Hi, welcome to the channel. Jay, hold on, my mic not plugged in. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me get my mic plugged up. Mic check, mic check. All right. Mic check, mic check. Let me get a mic check. How I sound? Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I want to welcome everybody to Ladies Night. Shout out to everybody in the building. Big fights tomorrow. Sugar Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. You got Amanda Serrano fight coming up with the MVP's women's card. She's going for the knockout record. I'll let a couple people pull up in here. Pull up. Pull up. We're gonna talk about the Rolly fight again. I'm gonna bring out, I might bring out the slides again so we can talk about the Rolly fight. I don't know. The Rolly fight is causing such huge debates. I think it's great. I think it's good that, it's such buzz about the fight. I think it's good that it could go either way. It's a 50-50 fight. Some people saying Tio, some people saying Rolly. I think, I don't know. I think it's strange. I always think it's strange when people like just refuse to be honest about fighters. Like I think it's like, guys, like what are y'all talking about? It's like they just get stuck in of an image of a fighter, and or maybe they just keep hearing the same things repeated over and over, so they start to believe they true. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna let a couple people pull up in here. We're gonna watch some videos. Rolly Romero, um Teofimo Lopez, intense face off today. I know y'all seen the thumbnail. I want a picture of Rolly and T.O. standing up there looking at each other like that with Rolly holding that belt up. And those belts are heavy. And he holding that over with his fingertips. Those belts are not light. And Rolly is holding it up with his fingertips. Do y'all know how heavy those belts are? Rolly looks strong. T.O. filled out nicely. Neither one of them looked like they struggled or had any issues making the weight. We're gonna take a look at some of the clips from the weigh-in, so we can see how each fighter is looking. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you punch that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. So it's a lot of talk about the Rolly and T.O. fight. And I've been hearing both sides of the argument. And it's just like the T.O.'s argument, it seems it's just uh like extreme, like Rolly trash, T.O. gonna wash him. Rolly haven't had a knockout since this. Rolly got a gifted win against the old man. Rolly got gifted in the Marina's fight, I think that they was talking about. When if it's a close fight and it could go either way, that's not a robbery. Like I don't think boxing fans understand that if it's a close fight and it could have went either way, just because the person you wanted to win didn't win doesn't make it a robbery. A robbery, it's when it's a clear win and they give it to the other person. A robbery is not a close fight and the person didn't win that you wanted to win. That is not a robbery. I feel like it's a lot of new people coming into boxing, which is great. But I think some of these terms that people like to use need to be defined, like duck. And I did this early when I started my channel. I may need to do it again. I may need to do it again. Because I didn't have as many people watching back in the day and all of that. But what I'm saying is, if it's a fight, like Devin and Lomachenko, I think Devin won that fight. Some people think Loma won that fight. That wasn't a robbery because it could have went either way. It could have even been a draw. So that's not a robbery. It could have went either way. So Let's check. I mean, I don't know. And it's like people just really think that I think Rolly what 18 fights in. How do you get to in Rolly's position 18 fights if you such trash? I think Rolly has done more pay-per-view. Rolly has done more pay-per-views than Shakur and Devin, I believe. I believe Rolly has done more pay-per-views than Shakur and Devin. And he's headlining this pay-per-view. He's headlining this pay-per-view. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the trash label is a stretch. Like, at what point? So, Rolly have to beat Tio to not be trash? He has to beat Tio to not be trash. So, Shakur beats Tio. He's moved up the pound for pound list. If Rolly beats Tio, you just gonna say he not trash. Do y'all get like that? How that's crazy? Like how they just have the different crazy, ridiculous standards for certain fighters, and then just low standards for other fighters. Shakur beat T.O., moved up the pound for pound list. Rolly beat T.O., we just gonna stop saying he trash. He not he trash. I don't get it, and it's like people just don't want to give Rolly any credit. They don't want to look at the fact that he started at 17. Rolly has overachieved. Everything Rolly does from now on is like a just a notch, just a plus to him. He's already overachieved. If Rolly is trash, he's already overachieved. So even if he lose tomorrow, that doesn't mean he's trash. He's already exceeded expectations. Does that make sense? Rolly's already exceeded expectations. So whether he wins or lose tomorrow, it's no knock on Rolly. If T.O. is Shakur's best opponent, if T.O. beats Rolly, who is trash, how is that a knock on Rolly? T.O. has more to lose in this fight than Rolly does. Rolly's career is not over if he loses to T.O., but a lot of people saying T.O.'s career is over if he loses to Rolly simply because nobody wants to give Rolly his credit. Nobody wants to give Rolly his credit. Rolly beats Ryan. Nobody wants to give Rolly his credit. Rolly beat Ryan because he wasn't on PED. Nobody wants to give Ryan beat Devin because he was on PEDs. Rolly beat Devin. Rolly beat Ryan because he wasn't on PEDs. Like, do y'all see it's just a constant, like, discredit, 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 discredit? It's not like observations in the fight. I mean, I'm hearing people like it's just crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand. Rolly got to beat Ryan. Rolly got to beat T.O. just to get the respect of not calling him trash. That's crazy. But Shakur beat T.O. He gets moved up the pound for pound list. Y'all standards are so low for y'all. Not so low, but y'all have way lower standards for y'all favorite fighters than y'all got for the other fighters. Della Pena 03 says, as long as T.O. Daddy is in his corner, I will pick against him. Now, I did hear that T.O. does have another trainer in his corner, so it's not just his dad. And this is my thing, right? T.O. in all this shade, he did all these great things to get ready for this fight. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you get another trainer? Why wouldn't you why wouldn't you train hard? Why wouldn't you do all of these things before your biggest fight? Why would you wait till now to do them? Why didn't you do all of these things for the Shakur fight? Why didn't you get a new trainer with you for the Shakur fight? Why was your dad doing drugs during the Shakur fight? Like, what was going on during that camp of the biggest fight of your life. And what is up with these fighters having the worst camps and in the worst position and your dad doing coke before the biggest fight? Like, what is up with this not being prepared for the biggest fights of your life? I mean, I really don't understand it. It was a video I want to show y'all. I can't even remember what it was now. What were we just talking about? Let me check the chat. What is like? Why wouldn't you have another trainer in your corner for the Shakur fight? Why was your dad so stressed out that he was drunk, doing drugs, missing weigh-ins and press conferences? What was going on during that fight to cause all of that friction and that commotion? But he says he's ready for this fight. He does look in shape. He did fill out nicely. We're gonna take a look at the weigh-in. Y'all remember this? Oh no, this ain't it. This, yeah, this it. I came across this. Y'all remember this? Good luck, Regis. Thank you. Fuck the 80s! Fuck y'all talk about fuck the 80s! Fuck the 80s! Fuck all y'all! Y'all full of crackheads and little kids! Fuck all y'all! Fuck the 80s! Regis was mad. Y'all remember that? Fuck the 80s! Fuck the 80s! Rolly shadow boxing. Rolly twitchy. Look at that crazy lateral movement. It's crazy. See, and people just Rolly's very awkward. He has an awkward style. But that doesn't mean he's a trash fighter because he has an awkward style that you may not like. Just because you don't like a fighter style don't mean they trash. Looks like George Cambosis is back in the ring. Big Dre in the building. What's up, Big Dre? Look like George Cambosis is back in the ring. I think they said George Cambosis was about to fight Liam Perro, I believe. That's the rumor going around. So what y'all think? Ferocious Cambosis is back. Did he retire? Or he just took a little time off? I can't remember. I don't know if he retired or not, just took some time off. But Ferocious Cambosis is coming back. Now, I'm gonna take some time out to just play some videos with Eddie Hearn. Y'all know I'm not a Tyson Fury fan. I barely like AJ. I haven't been covering the whole AJ Fury situation. I mean, I've been looking into it myself, but I haven't really been talking about it on my show. But let's look at some Eddie Hearn clips just to see what he got to say about it. Because I think it's interesting. Eddie Hearn was so turkey, 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 turkey. I tie his shoes and all this other stuff that Eddie Hearn was saying. Now it's such turmoil. It's such turmoil between Eddie Hearn and Turkey. And listen, my thing is, why would you have Tyson Fury and AJ fight in the United States? It just seems like a no-brainer to me. It just seems like a no-brainer to me. I don't know why they want to have the fight in the United States. The people in the UK are upset about it. The people in the United States don't care. So I don't know. Maybe they want people to travel from the UK to the United States. I don't know. But let's see what Eddie Hearn talking about.
Intelligently. Why? Because, like someone said quite intelligently, why would, if you did the deal for the fight, why would you have in the contract that the fight has to take place in the UK and you can't be involved?
That's a good question, to be fair.
Respect to him. Because he said, why, if you did the deal for the fight, why did you put in a contract that you can't be involved or the fight's got to be in the UK? And he went, no, I actually, I did the venue deal. It's like, you didn't do the venue deal because there's no agreement on the venue, mate. So how can you even, I should be suing Dana White for even going to MSG and having those conversations. And my response to that is, well, firstly, Dana's got to do a little bit more clarifying on actually the porcupines that he told. Tell me how that will benefit me, Anthony Joshua, maybe my fighters on the undercard. Tell me why I should let you become involved.
Rolly Romero versus Teofimo.
Listen, Eddie Hearn is on that. Like, Eddie Hearn is pissed. He seems genuinely pissed. And he talking his shit. But, I mean, what can you do? And Dana White, it just seems like they're doing whatever they want. And they just punking people, basically. And they're just creating all of this litigation everywhere. Dondrick and them in the building. What's up, Dondrick? And they're just creating like issue after issue, litigation after litigation. That will also hold up boxing. I have one more clip from Eddie Hearn that I wanted to show. And honestly, I feel like people are doing all of this and going through all of this with this AJ Fury only for the fight to not be as good as everybody think it is, because AJ and Fury are done. They're well past their prime. I don't have an issue with them fighting. I'm just saying that all of this like dramatic stuff that we're going through just to watch AJ and Fury fight is not going to be, I don't think it's going to be all it's cracked up to be or what everybody think it is. You get what I'm saying? And it's just going to be all of this for nothing. Let's see what else Eddie talking about.
It's not about how many people go into a stadium. It's about the fight, the ecosystem, the market, the people that will benefit from this fight. Shops, hotels, boxing clubs, equipment wear, like British boxing, shows, everything. What we're basically saying is we're not capable. We're not big enough. We're not worthy enough of this fight between two fucking Brits. That's what you're saying. We ain't good enough. We're not the entertainment capital of the world.
Why are you going to cave to it, Edward?
Because I've got everybody that wants to do it. Tyson Fury's signed. Everybody's signed.
It's Joshua's money, right?
Because that's what we're saying. So what we're saying is we're putting stuff in place that might not be agreeable to them.
Make it that big, then.
That's it. You know, like I'm saying, we're in the middle trying to be partners with Turkey. And the whole reason I'm coming out and doing this, because I ain't standing for the bullshit. And I don't give a fuck who this interview upsets. That's the reality of the situation. Because I'm big enough and I've got enough dough to not be mugged off by people who are fucking cretins. That's the reality of the situation. And I have the ability to come on here and set things straight instantly, because that's what I do. Not call a meeting between the communications and media board and have a fucking prompt of what to say, right, in front of me or in my ear when I'm saying it, or notes of what to say. I just give it to you straight. We signed this fight to take place in the UK. We signed a contract. We don't deviate from contracts, ever. All we're asking is that you honour this contract. So don't try and dress up some bullshit. Oh, they're asking to get paid for the dance and snooker event that we owe them money for. Yeah, that'd be fucking nice, to be honest with you. But that is not involved in the addendum of the changes that need to take place. Fact. And on that note,
hold on. No. You can't.
I've got to go.
I've got two questions. Quickly.
Hurry up.
Quickly.
Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez.
They are really playing the propaganda game with them. That is crazy. I did see that post about them saying that they wanted to get paid for the darts and the snooker and all that. So it sounds like that TKO Turkey play a lot of games, and he's saying they have prompts and earpieces. So a lot of what they're doing is scripted. A lot of what they're saying is scripted, is being told to be said to them by somebody else. So I'm wondering, how does that apply to the fighters? Is Sherez being told to say things? Is Jao Pataya being told to say things? Because it sounds like to me that they're being told to say things, because the things that they're saying makes absolutely no sense. Imagine Sherez sitting Hamid Shiraz sitting in the interview complaining about corruption and the sanctioning bodies, when you got the people over TKO who are currently in several lawsuits because of corrupt things that they've done. $400 million, $300 million lawsuits that they're involved in because of things that they've done in UFC. But they're going to come into boxing all of a sudden and be like the moral code and you know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So y'all heard what Eddie Hearn said. These people are in meetings with prompts and earpieces, being told what to say. They're nothing but puppets. They're nothing but puppets. That's why this stuff going on with TKO and Zuffa and all of that, it's all weird. They're trying to do a lot. So let's hear what Teofimo Sr., the hangover, has to say about his behavior and what was going on with him for the last fight.
January, you weren't in a good place. Why weren't you in a good place in January?
I wasn't in a good place, man. I was fucking doing drugs. I was doing a lot of shit, man. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I let the devil blind me, and I didn't protect my son. And I blame myself for that. And that's never gonna happen again. Because I'm here to stay. Hate me or love me, bro.
So, do you have like a problem with drugs, or you just decided to do drugs while your son had the biggest fight of his life coming up? Like, I'm confused, because if you have a drug problem, did you sober up, or you just was so stressed that it drove you to doing drugs? I mean, I would have more. I would like to ask more questions, but this isn't the first time people have accused you of being under the influence of things, and it was so diabolical that Shakur Stevenson bought a bottle of liquor to the press conference that you didn't show up to. So I'm wondering if you have a addiction, or if you was just so stressed out that you decided to start doing drugs. So do you have like an alcohol problem? Because I'm wondering why Shakur brought a bottle of wine to the bottle of liquor to the press conference. And also, with your addiction, you did coke on top of that? I'm just curious, since you putting it out there in the public. Why did you decide at that moment to do that to your son? Like, that's very narcissistic, honestly. You made that moment all about you, T.O. Senior. And this is why I know what Rolly said. He said he need to keep his father and his father. And maybe that's true. Keep your father. But you need to always have another head trainer. Big Dre say he didn't have a drug problem. He took drugs, got high, no problem. So why was it a problem for the T.O. fight? Like, y'all don't see how T.O.'s dad like stole that moment from him? I hope he don't do that this fight.
I'm here to stay.
Absolutely. Last
And
question.
I'm gonna give a hell of a performance come on Saturday with my son.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Keyshawn Davis, Jack Catterall are allegedly in negotiations to fight on the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury undercard. To be mandatory for Teofimo Lopez and Rolly Romero winner next. So we're looking at Keyshawn and Catterall fighting each other to see who's going to fight the Rolly Teo winner. That'd be interesting. That'll be interesting. So I heard somebody say earlier that Rolly was trash, and I don't know. First of all, everybody's on this like it's only the Tank fans picking Rolly, and you just picking Rolly because you a Tank fan, and I don't like play those type of games. And if you listen to my content, then you know I've been a Rolly fan. I've been a Rolly fan. Always been a Rolly fan. I knew who Rolly was before he fought Tank because I follow boxing. I knew who Rolly was before he fought Tank because I follow boxing. I knew who Pitbull was before I followed Tank because I watched boxing. They was calling Pitbull the mini Mike Tyson before he fought Tank. And he already had a following before he fought Tank. So, hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen. Somebody told me earlier that Rolly is trash. First of all, they said only the Tank fans picking him and all of that. I just cleared that up. Y'all know I've been a Rolly fan. Then he said Cromel Moulton.
All right, Sean, tell you
Hold on. He said, y'all clip this and send it to Dankfather. Then he said Cromel Moulton said that man was trash. I'm gonna listen to his contemporaries and what they say. Only the Tank fans, blah 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 blah, right? So what's crazy after he said that, I'm scrolling and this video pop up on my screen. And it is Cromel Moulton and Sean Zattel asking him about the fight. So I said, damn, Dankfather just said Cromel said Rolly was trash and we need to listen to his contemporaries. Everybody know he trash. Let's hear what Cromel Moulton has to say.
All right, Sean Sattel here with undefeated super lightweight, Cromel Moulton. And Cromel, man, I know you go back a ways with Rolly Romero. Yeah. Obviously, everybody knows T.O. as well. Fights this Saturday, you get some training in. So I just thought I'd ask, how do you see this one shaping out Saturday night?
I see it being a great fight. I feel like both guys going to have their game plans. I feel like they're going to try to make it somewhat of a chess match. I feel like I'm going to lean towards Rolly. I got Rolly, getting the win. Like he's a more powerful fighter. T.O.'s real explosive, but I feel like if they two styles where it's gonna match up, Rolly been putting a lot of work in. I feel like people sleep on his boxing skill a little bit. They underestimate him, so I feel like he's gonna surprise.
Now I'm being petty. Somebody clip this and send it to Dankfather. He said he think people sleeping on Rolly boxing. Let me rewind it. And let me say this. I've given my opinion about the fight. I think Rolly gonna win, and I've given my reasons why. If Rolly don't win, then he just don't win. If Rolly don't win, then he just don't win. Yeah, I'm okay with being wrong because I'm really not trying to be right. I'm not trying to be right. Like my whole channel is based on people's opinion and what they think. I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to lead people. This is not a church. I don't know what people got in their minds. Like, if you got a podcast, you some type of leader. Like, what? I don't get that thought process. This is not church. This ain't none of that. This is for us to come and talk boxing. That's all we doing.
Like I feel like he surprised people with Ryan, so I feel like he's gonna do it again.
Yeah, what in particular, like what do you think? Is it the timing, the counter punching under Ishmael Salas?
Yes, and his power. Once people feel Rolly's power, they tend to the game plan change up a little bit. So we'll see how T.O. T.O. has a lot of openings. we can get caught. I feel like Rolly could exploit on that and catch him with a counter. Like trying to jump in with something. So we're gonna see how it play out.
Yeah, when they were lightweights, there's clips of Tio having his way, doing well.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
at welterweight, do you feel like that natural strength of Rolly and Tio coming up to 47 for the first time, that could be an issue for Tio?
Yeah, definitely for sure. I feel like Rolly's a lot stronger here. We've already seen, he's hitting a lot harder, feeling a lot more stronger in camp. He's looking great. So, I definitely got Rolly for this fight.
When you were a kid, you were hard on him.
Damn, did Cromel Moe just pick Rolly to beat Tio? Damn.
You remember the clip?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So you feel differently now.
Yeah, nah. I fuck with Rolly. We just messing around in the gym. I got nothing but love for Rolly. But yeah, that's my guy.
What's one thing that did stand out about that clip though? He was very kind to you while you're busting his balls, but he was like,
yeah, I've known Rolly for a long time. He watched me grow up in the gym, so definitely real cool. I was just messing around. He know that.
I once asked him about you a long time ago, and I like Cromel. He's a puncher, and because Rolly, especially back then, had this thing about he liked punchers,
right,
and that was something. Right. How much of a true bona fide puncher is Rolly?
Oh yeah, that's what he know. He like to hurt motherfuckers. That's what he do. That's what you can expect for sure. So that's really all he know. He go in there and hit your ass hard as that.
Yeah. Do you ever see him fold people back at Floyd's back in the day?
I've seen some I wasn't there for. I've seen videos. It's definitely talked about it. Rolly, big puncher. He done put a couple people out here. So yeah.
Yeah, and is it just like the torque he generates? Is that what it is? That how? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Definitely, the way he twists into his shots. He got good, a natural just power punch into him since the beginning. He's always had that.
And then
What they say? Listen to his contemporaries. Cromel Moe say he got Rolly. He say he high on Rolly. Shout out to Cromel. But yeah, I mean, he made up he brought up some good points. I seen somebody saying today, I can't remember who said it. They said they sparred Rolly and Boots, and Rolly hits harder than Boots. Which I could believe that. I could believe Rolly hit harder than Boots. Johnny Durag say Cromel is 20 and been inactive over 6 months now. The way Moses Utama and Abdullah were promoted at 20 is a lot better than Floyd is doing with Cromel. It's a shame. Hopefully he leaves Floyd. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Cromel. But I think part of it is him finding a fight. I don't know if people want to fight him. I don't know. They will not give good fighters a fight. Like real talk. They'll try to wait you out for a long time, catch you slipping. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. I'm in a gym 6 days a week. I'm watching this shit happen to real live fighters. Mel got a lot of attitude about him. Why his teeth so straight and perfect and they all look the same length? Maybe he got veneers. What else I want to show y'all? Let's look at the weigh-in. Let's see how they feel now. I'm trying to wait for the ladies to come in. It's already 9:40. I guess the ladies ain't coming tonight. What you laughing at, Dondrick? Here you go, right here. Let's see what he's talking about.
Super welterweight Joseph Brown fighting at middleweight this weekend on the Rolly Romero Teofimo Lopez card. And Joseph, man, making noise in the Vegas gyms since you've come over to Vegas. What are you looking to show in the preliminaries of a big Vegas card like this?
I'm just looking to show
Miss Joette, you can click the link, Miss Joette. Y'all know what? I be streaming on my Kick. I don't be even having it up. I don't know who watching it. I just be let me open it.
Keeps my skill talent. I'm just so grateful to God for blessing me with another opportunity like this. It took a lot of hard work to get here, and I've been working a lot in the gym, and I'm just ready to show everybody what I've been working on.
You still training in the Mayweather gym?
I train at a lot of different places. I train there sometimes. I go to Salas too, where Rolly trains at. I've been sparring at Knuckleheads too, so I move around a lot.
Middleweight, I know you're campaigning really at 54, but middleweight is an open division. Do you see yourself when we start talking top 15 in the sanctioning bodies fighting at middleweight or at super welterweight?
Yeah, I think it depends on how my body grows and whatever opportunity presents itself next. Right now I haven't had no issues making 54, but I definitely do see myself moving up in the future. So I might hit a growth spurt, between now and then because I'm only 19 and have to shoot up. But if the opportunity just opens up there, I'll just shoot up. It's no problem.
What kind of style do you feel like you're growing into right now, early as a professional?
You said that I haven't.
Yeah, no. What kind of style do you feel like you're growing into?
I feel like I'm turning more into like a boxer puncher. I feel like I've always been like a pure boxer as an amateur, stuff like that. And amateur, knockouts are kind of hard to come by, so. I'm more of a defensive person, move around and use my footwork and skill set. But as I turned pro and got older and started to kind of grow into my body frame and man strength, I've been able to learn how to sit down in my punches a lot. So I think I've definitely been turning into a boxer puncher for sure.
I know you've always had a good relationship with Rolly. I think it was you fought on the Fundora Cordell Booker card.
Yes.
And Rolly made sure to be up front. So was Floyd, and they were watching you fight. What's that relationship been like with Rolly Romero?
Oh, Rolly Romero is like my big brother, man. I've known him for a good little amount of time now, and we just really grown so close together. You know what I mean? I feel like that's one of those friendships where it was just like God ordained for sure, and he helps me like inside the ring and outside the ring. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that's my big brother, and he was able to pull some strings and have me on.
This is Joseph Brown. He's gonna be fighting on the undercard of T.O. and Rolly. So y'all be sure to jot that down. Look for him on the undercard. Check him out. He says he sparred with both Boots and Rolly. So he's gonna talk about that, and he's gonna break down who he thinks is gonna win the fight.
His undercard.
Yeah, what was it? He was a part of a baptism you were a part of, or he bought you a Bible or something like that.
Yeah, I bought him one of his first Bibles. He gave me a Bible back, and we've been doing Bible studies together like since forever. You know what I mean? So me and him are really work together to both grow our relationships with Christ. Just stronger and better each day by day.
So that was something you were like brought up in before coming to Vegas and knowing Rolly, or is this something as a young man you've entrenched yourself in more?
I've always been like a Christian my whole life, but as I got older, I feel like my relationship with God has just gotten stronger and stronger. Just going through life, even though I'm only 19, just my own life experiences have just really strengthened my own personal relationship with God. And when I met Rolly, I was really able to share my experiences with him, and him share his experiences with me, and we've been able to grow together. And I'm sure you guys have all seen the change in the last couple of years from Rolly like 2 years ago to Rolly now is a completely different person.
How do you adapt what you learn and what you study, as a Christian to boxing?
I do this all for the glory of God. You know what I mean? There's been so many different, great mighty men in the Bible that had to go out to war to defend God's people. You know what I mean? And I feel like God called me to box to get that big stage and big platform to just share His love with the world. So that's my goal, and that's what I'm doing right now.
How do you see his fight going with Teofimo?
I see him winning, of course, by however he wants to win. He's prepared very well this camp. To be honest, his development from the beginning to the end has been like almost like a night and day difference. So if he's ready to box Teal for 12 rounds, or if the knockout comes, he's gonna come. So honestly, just by however he wants to win.
Yeah, Teal's the betting favorite, significant. Not as big a odds as Ryan had, who Rolly obviously upset, but Teal's the favorite. What do you think is maybe being overlooked or not analyzed properly and having Teal the favorite?
I think maybe it could be like maybe the way Rolly lost his couple fights, but he was super dehydrated during those fights. So with the Tank fight, he lost 17 pounds like the night before, which is crazy. And the same thing with the Pitbull fight, he cut a lot. He's been a welterweight for a long time, and he was trying to sacrifice himself to make those lower weight.
Why is he waiting so late to cut so much weight? Why would you cut 17 pounds the day before your fight? That doesn't even make any sense.
Classes to get those belts, but I feel like that's playing a factor of why T would be a little bit of the favorite in this fight. But Rolly's at the right weight class now, so I think everyone's gonna definitely see that this time around. I feel like they saw it in the Ryan fight, and that was his first fight at 47. Now he's at a whole year.
So, but Dondre, if you cut like that, then how can you complain about it? If the way you do your weight cut, that's what I'm saying. So if that's what you do, then how you gonna be like, oh, I had to, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what you do. You cut a bunch of weight before your fight. So you shouldn't have had your big ass at the weight class.
Really grow into it and mature into it. So I think it's definitely gonna.
And how can you be functional cutting 20 pounds in one day? Like, how can you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
What would your you got him winning, but in what fashion? What would your final call on that be?
Honestly, like I said, however he wants. If he wants to be patient in boxing, he'll make it a boxing clinic just like he did with Ryan. And if he wants to knock out, I feel like he'll be able to set it up however he wants to.
And lastly, too, how confident are? I mean, every fighter obviously has to have that confidence, but how confident are you'll become world champion? And what at 19? What areas need to be grown and honed the most? Obviously, all of them, but specifically to get where you want to go in boxing.
Well, I'm 100% confident I'll be world champion. I've been around and sparring world champions since I was like 15 years old and holding my own and beating a lot of them. So, I know what my skills are capable of, and they're only growing and getting better. Like you said, I'm only 19, so it's hard to pinpoint what exactly I need to work on in this area, because I'm so young that I could get better in every area. 5 years from now, I'm gonna be better in every single area. You know what I mean? So I think it's just about consistency and taking my time with moving along. And when the time's right, I'll get that title shot and prove why I'm one of the best in the world.
You said you've sparred champions. Was Rolly one of them that you sparred with before?
Yeah, I've sparred. Like I said, that's my big brother. Me and Rolly have done a few rounds in the past.
When's the last time you guys worked together?
His last.
Who watching the MVP card? Put a 1 in the chat.
Last camp, we didn't work together this camp because Teal's a little bit different. We worked together a little bit when we fought Ryan because I think stylistically I'm a little bit closer to Ryan than Teal. So.
Is he the hardest puncher that you've sparred with?
For sure. Yeah, he definitely is the hardest puncher. A lot of people are surprised by that, but honestly, he is.
And who are the other champions you've worked with?
I've sparred. I mean, this camp I sparred a lot with Brian Mendoza. Got a lot of rounds with him. Solid work. I sparred Boots, Carlos Adames, Chris Eubank. I mean, there's so many.
You're saying Rolly hits harder than Adames and Boots?
He does.
That's crazy.
I know. It is crazy. He's got a different type of power, but I think he does hit a little harder.
But those guys can crack, right? I mean,
they can crack, which just tells you how much more he can crack.
Right.
Damn, Rolly must be hard as hell.
I know, it's hard to believe, but when you're in there with him, it's like you understand. Like, oh wow, yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Have a good fight.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Man, that T.O. ain't never fought no puncher like that, y'all. T.O. ain't never fought no puncher like that. How you think T.O. gonna respond when he get punched by Rolly? Oh, I can't wait to see. It's gonna be so interesting. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard to outbox Rolly because you might could run around all fight, but you ain't finna be throwing no punches at him. What does having a KO have to do with punching hard, bro? The man just said he hit harder than all these people when you talking about KOs. Rolly's never lost a decision. Think about that. He trash, but ain't never lost a decision. That's a trash fighter that's never lost a decision. Ain't that crazy, Dundrick? He got a 70, I think he said he got a 74% knockout ratio. So that's a good knockout ratio. I mean, dang. That's a decent knockout ratio. What y'all want the man knockout ratio to be? 100%? Because he's not making it to 12, chin made out of glass. He's never lost a decision, which means he's made it through 12. And what power is Tio going to have at 147 pounds? I'm curious. Oh, I wanted to show Tio on the pads because I did have some video of Tio on the pads. He was looking on the pads. I was like, okay, Tio. Let's check it out. Let me find it. I got so many videos we could be reacting to. I don't know where that video is. But let's check this video out. I thought it was pretty funny. And I can't understand. I can't understand why people keep calling this man stupid. Still, Maddox say T.O. getting clipped. Somebody say T.O. by UD 8-4 or worse. Damn, T.O. gonna be boxing like that. T.O. gonna have to be boxing and moving. T.O. gonna have to be boxing. And you know how T.O. finna have to be boxing and moving. He cannot afford to get caught by Rolly. He can't afford it. It's not about knocking him out. Like, Rolly's a good counterpuncher. I don't know, man. I just feel like I must be missing something. Like, it's something I can't see. Like, what am I missing with Tio? I'm trying to see it. You know what I'm saying?
That's mini me with a fur coat. That's a world title. With the rubies, you know, I got rubies in my damn chain, right? Yeah. Some rubies. You know, everyone talks about diamonds, you know, being so rare. You know, diamonds are actually not rare at all. And the reason why their prices are so marked up is because two companies in the world own all the diamond mines, De Beers and there's another one. And because of that, they're able to change manipulate the prices of them, you know, because they have a monopoly over it. Now, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, they all come out way more rare in nature than diamonds do. A chihuahua.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. Oh, the Rolly piece. I mean, that's just a giant name tag. You know, rappers all get a giant name tag. Once you make it out the hood, you just find a way to get a giant name tag. That's many me.
Y'all said there was no sound? Damn, y'all can't hear it? It's turned all the way up. Let me see. All right, tell me if y'all hear it.
That's mini me with a fur coat. That's a world title.
Y'all hear it?
With the rubies, you know, I got rubies in my damn chain, right? Yeah. Some rubies. You know, everyone talks about diamonds, you know, being so rare. You know, diamonds are actually not rare at all.
Y'all
And
hear it?
the reason why their prices are so marked up is because two companies in
All right, well, I don't know why it's not working. That was a good one too. I don't know why it's not working. That's as loud as I can make it go. So he was explaining his jury, and he said something so brilliant. I thought it was funny. He say Rolly bringing some heat on Saturday. Boom, we're gonna be boxing in the J's. That's as loud as I can make it. So just say Rolly got some heat. Ooh, wow. Did Nike custom make these for him? Fight night boots, Rolly Romero. Would y'all be surprised if T.O. knocked Rolly out? Nah, I wouldn't be surprised if he caught T.O. with something. I mean, the fight can go either way, right? It's not like I'm sitting here saying like, "Oh, T.O. just ain't gonna do it." I'm just giving my opinion on why I think Rolly gonna beat him. But the truth is, the fight could go either way. I just don't see how T.O. though gonna come up from 140 to 147, be stronger than Rolly. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to find this video of T.O. doing the pad work because he did look good. He did look strong.
Hey, is this John L. Sullivan? Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this about T.O. T.O. He filled out the weight. He does look stronger. I mean, he looks decent on the pads and in the workouts, but I feel like T.O. always looked good and like he never, you know what I'm saying? He always looked decent and good on the pads and the workout. So I'm not sure, how much of a tell that is, but I will say he does look stronger. You feel what I'm saying?
It is, huh? Yep. Jump in the middle so you put. Jump on this side.
You're right, Dondrick. Let me address that. They haven't even sparred in like almost 10 years. Rolly's a completely different fighter.
Oh, to you? No. Or you can go over too? Yes.
Rolly's a completely different fighter. So, yeah, everyone look good working out, Dondrick, but you give a little, you know what I'm saying? You take a look and you see how, you know how you look at the mid work and how they look in the shadow boxing. Let's take a look at them shadow boxing. We got to give both sides a look, Dondrick. We got to check out everything. You know what I'm saying? We analyzing the fight right now. You got to look at it all. You got to take it all into consideration in such a close fight, allegedly. I mean, you just never know what to expect from Tio. He's up and down, up and down, up and down, which shows that it's a mental thing. When you have a good athlete and they're going up and down, up and down, up and down like that, they can't stay consistent. That is mental. That is all mental. And who's to say that's not his father? It's like, yeah, he been doing it for this long, and they've been working for him for this long, and him and his dad work great together. Okay, cool, but what else is it that you need? Not one time really has. Well, I have heard some people say T.O. overrated and not that good, but not many people is like, oh, T.O. just not good and he can't beat Rolly. Everybody keeps saying they feel like it's his corner and his mentality, basically. How y'all think he look in shadow boxing? I think who y'all think faster, Rolly or T.O.? Y'all think Rolly or T.O. faster? And why is this ring so small? God, dog. That pull counter looking slow, T.O. You think T.O. a little faster? I think Rolly faster. I think Rolly might be faster. I think he a faster counter puncher. What y'all think? How he looking? He looking agile? He looking quick? Yeah, he gonna be trying to counter Rolly. I don't know if like he can counter Rolly, that'd be cool, but Rolly punches hard on the move. That's what make it that shit like hella awkward. That's what make it hella awkward. And he's like quick and twitchy, so it's like, yeah, like he coming. Like you can't be slipping. You feel me? Like you can't be slipping. Blake say both fighters are average. I mean, for Rolly to be average, that's a win for him. Right or wrong? Tio looking like a solid beef rated fighter. Okay, that's cool. B is cool. He always looking good in the media workouts. He always looking good, showing the athleticism and moving around. What you think about his lead hand, Blaze? You see his lead hand? You think he keeping it up? I don't know what he doing with all of that. T.O. throw the left hook, and Rolly is known for catching left hooks with his chin. Rolly is known for catching left hooks with his chin. Uh, Dodgers say no champion is average. That don't even make sense. Cambosis, what we not doing? What we not doing? What we not doing? All right, here we go. He on the bag. He on the heavy bag. He on the heavy bag. Let's see how he looking. Let's see how he looking. Uh, 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 uh. I mean, he looking sharp, I guess. I think he's gonna go to Rolly body a lot. I think he's gonna try to go to Rolly body a lot, which will make sense. Slow him down, take some of that steam off some of them shots. No champion is a C. I mean, it's debatable. You got champions, you got belt holders. You know how it is. T.O. a C plus fighter. I would give T.O. a B. Can't give him no C. T.O. a B plus fighter. T.O.'s a B plus fighter. You can't give him no C. Come on, T.O. better than that. He's not a consistent fighter. That's the issue. Not that T.O.'s a bad fighter. He's not a consistently good fighter. That's what it is. And that's why it's like you just never know what you're gonna get with T.O. You never know what you're gonna get with T.O. I think his dad there. If I unmuted, you probably can hear him. Lazy keeping that lead hand up. I don't know what the camera recording. What is this dude? What is he doing? He just want to be in the camera. This guy right here. What is he doing? Look at him. Look at this guy. And why they keep showing him? All right. Rolly has been 12 rounds twice. Tio has did it 8 times. Tio went 12 versus Shakur and Loma, and neither stopped him. Tio ain't just gonna lay down knowing Rolly can end it with one punch. Yep. You are making Rolly Romero out to be Sugar Ray Leonard, all because Tank beat him. You remember how this backfired on you with Karen? I'm just looking out for you two, since nothing backfired on me with Karen. And if T.O. wins, then I was just wrong. And how am I making Rolly out to be Sugar Ray? Nothing's gonna backfire on me. This is my opinion. Fuck is you talking about? We picking fights. We're picking fights, and I'm telling you why I think the fighter I'm picking is gonna win. If you feel like that's making him out to be Sugar Ray Leonard, then that's how you feel about Rolly, not me. I don't know what you talking about, bro. So I can't have an opinion because it's gonna backfire. That shit don't even make sense. What kind of weirdo stuff is people on YouTube? Boxing Hacker say he got T.O. got it. So, Boxing Hacker, you better make sure you get it right, because if you don't, it's going to backfire on you. Grow up. Grow up. Somebody say, niggas too fanned out. Blake say, definitely too fanned out. Like, what are you talking about? You seen how it backfired? What backfired? This shit crazy. Like, am I gonna be on punishment if I get it wrong? Somebody gonna come spank me or something? Like, what are we talking about? Never have I ever done that aircraft carrier. It's crazy. People just say stuff to get attention, so I give it to them. CO showing off his hand speed. Rolly can end it early from cuts, while T.O. can school him for 12 with his better experience versus better opposition. Yeah. Experience plays a factor. Experience play a factor. Uh-oh. What you say, Blaze? Blaze say he still got that lead hand down. That's what we was looking for. That's what we was looking for. That's what we was looking for. He still got the lead hand down. He still got the lead hand down. And this is the thing, people too. People like, oh, Rolly ain't got no knockouts. If Rolly get the punching on T.O. face, his face gonna swell up. His face gonna be like done. T.O. face swells up crazy. And I don't know why he got so much scar tissue everywhere, but his face swells up crazy. So I'm wondering if that will play a factor in this fight. I've heard people mention it. I haven't really thought too much about it, but it could play a factor in this fight. J-Man, what's going on? We just analyzing the fight. I got some people in the chat think T.O. gonna win. I got some people in the chat think Ridley gonna win. It's all good. It's no problem with that. So this is him punching a speed bag. I don't know what drill this is, but there's no wrong pick in this fight. Oh, don't say that, Blaze. If you say that, you know it's gonna backfire. 2 cents, how you rate Rolly footwork and lateral movement? I was just showing a video of Rolly moving lateral. He got decent lateral movement. His feet, his footwork is okay. He can cut the ring off. I mean, his footwork is okay. It ain't the greatest. Cause he's like awkward and he throw punches off balance. So I mean, his footwork is he can get to you and he can cut the ring off as far as his footwork goes. Rolly or Sandor Martin? Sandor Martin's a good boxer. I don't know. I would have to review tape. I would have to review tape. But even if you're a good boxer, you might get your hands put in your pocket from the power. You just never know. Somebody say a focus Rolly is a dangerous Rolly. If you know, you know. Say so, Blaze. If I get this pick wrong, I don't have to pay the bookie back. All right, so that's what we got. I thought I had some pad work with T.O. And then we're going to look at some videos of Rolly. I thought I had some pad work with T.O. Let me find that video. It said it was. I thought I had him hitting the pads. Now I can't find that video. I thought I had. So, hold on, y'all. I'm looking for it. Okay, I can't find it. Tio really did get mad at I mean Rolly really did get mad at Tio when he called him Judas. That pissed him off. And then you think about it, he said Tio turned the fight down at first and then he came back and took it. So Rolly been out a year. So we catching Rolly off a year layoff. Is it a year or a little over a year? They don't got Rolly for media workout. Just get him out of here. All right, my bad. He was in the building. What up, Pete?
Hey, girl. Girl finna crash out, girl. Girl finna crash out. Everybody got me messed up this week. Everybody. My goodness. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Did I go out? Hello? Am I okay?
I hear you.
Okay.
I was on mute, my bad. What happened, girl?
Girl, my goodness, everybody, girl. I just want to just do drive-bys on everybody, just throw sock of nickels at their ass. You feel me? Like everybody messing with me today. Just I'm so mad this whole week. Girl, they done walked out my supervisor, girl. They had the security bring her ass out, the best supervisor I've ever had. Okay,
What
got
she
walked out
do?
by security. Girl, we don't know, girl. Now, mind you, we already short staff therapists. If y'all don't know, I'm a therapist. We already short staff therapists. And now another therapist talking about she finna take FMLA. Bitch, what you mean? There's only four of us left. You feel me? What you mean? It's only four of us, G. What now? What's wrong with you? You a I'm a therapist. Girl, sit on the couch. Let's talk about this. Cause I can't handle all of this. You feel me? Then let me tell y'all. So my supervisor got walked out. All the therapists is leaving because this is a tough job. The psych hospital ain't no joke. Okay, y'all should know that it's no joke. So we all stressed, okay? Stressed. I've been getting out hour or two later. I literally come home, gotta help my brother and sister and them, and then I pass out. You feel me? Like I just be so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise, be tired. But then, okay, here come this my little whoop-de-doo. You feel me? Now I met him. He cool. You feel me? He cool. But let me tell you though, cause now he got me messed up though. You feel me? Keep poking about, poking about, poking about, poking about. Look, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I be chilling. I'm working.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
keep my head together. Everything.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? He was, oh,
Right.
you not giving me no time. You not doing this. You not doing that. What you mean? Okay. All right. What you want? You know what I'm saying? All right, okay,
Right.
cool. We'll talk. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, okay, cool. I'm trying to be cool, 2 cents. What do you do? Keep poking the bell, poking the bell, poking the bell. Now when I turn up,
Damn.
and now when I turn up, it's
Wait,
I
hold on,
know
hold on. When
key.
you say poking the bear, what you mean?
Like, just keep messing with me, G. Like, just keep nagging, just doing stuff. You feel me?
But
Want
is
to
he
get into
nagging
it
you
with
because
me?
he want to see you?
Nah, not. I mean, we gonna like, yeah, but I mean, it's most stuff. Like then, when I want to show my goddamn emotion, say some stuff, then all of a sudden he don't. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he too cool for school. You feel me? But with his emotions, oh, go ahead. Yes, trauma dump on me. How about that? As if I
Why is
don't
he
have
being
enough trauma
emotional?
going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even like it's weird. I'm gonna talk to you off camera. But anyway, so look, it's weird because it's not really emotions, but it's emotions. I don't know. You know, it's new. It's new. But look though. So then he keep poking the bell, poking the bell. Next thing you know, I snap off. You feel me? I finally didn't had it. I pop off. Now it's oh key, no, put the bat down. Oh key, where's my alternator? Fuck you mean? Where was my emotions when I was trying to express them? Now you worried about an alternator? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, we cool. We cool. Now you know what I'm saying? Now we into it. Now I ain't got nothing to
How
say.
long? Wait, how long
You
you been
know?
talking to
We some couple it's just been we cool. You feel me? So
him? Man,
look, hold on. Gosh, wait a minute, cause look, I'm mad. I am mad. I am mad
but
at
you hold
everybody.
on. It's some key things I need to know before I like respond.
Okay, what you want? 2 cents.
How
Damn.
long
See
you?
what I'm
How
saying?
long you?
See what I'm
How long
saying?
you? How long you been talking to him?
Few months. That's my like, you know what I'm saying? We cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. But now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. You feel me? Now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, it's all this type of stuff. Like, I'm just so stressed and I'm just ready to crash out because everybody got me messed up. Everybody got me messed up. Now all of a sudden, Key is the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden,
You know
Key
that's
don't
how you go.
understand nothing and everything. Oh, Key's not, huh?
Now you know how I go.
Exactly. And then next you know, wait. Let me say this, aircraft. Hold on. Now look, when it comes to me and dating, one thing I don't do, I would never put my hands on any dude I talk to. Period. I don't call him out their name. I don't even curse at them. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I respect men too much. However, your ass will walk outside and all your door handles will be gone, my G. Keep fucking playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Period.
Now get your ass in this house. We finna bang this out and we gonna be
Get your
cool.
ass in
But let
this
me tell
house.
you something. Let me tell you something. If you call the police on me and I go to jail and I sit in that bad boy over 3 hours, don't call me no more.
Oh, man.
Do not call me no more. Period. Don't call me no more. How about that?
Yeah, that's absolutely rule number one.
Don't call no police on me. Cause your door handle's missing. Wow. Wow. Oh, you should get in the damn house. Oh my God. Whew, I feel better. What y'all talking about, girl?
It's Rolly Romero, TL fight.
Okay, what
Who you
happened?
got? Who you got? I was just pulling up some footage of them
Oh,
working out.
I got Rolly.
You got Rolly? Why you got Rolly?
I got Rolly.
Why? What
Yeah.
you got? I mean, what make you think Rolly got it?
Hold on, I'm looking at I'm visualizing the style. Visualizing the style.
Pull up some footage. I think I just showed
Let
them
me
in the
see.
room.
I
Oh, we gonna
think
hear
I
what
think
Tim Bradley
Rolly's
got to say.
they gonna bash you, Key. Who gonna bash me? What I do?
Who was saying they were gonna be bad?
Risa said you to cut the I ain't cut him. I know. Look, I know. Put my hands. I don't do that. I don't do no stuff like that. Um, let me see. Don't you do it. Don't you run out that door. Um, I'm trying to visualize. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, 2 cents.
There you go. I was just letting it play.
Oh, I'm looking at. Hey, stop.
Hey,
I'm
watch
looking
the
at.
movement. I think he do it in this video. Boom, there you go. Wow. Wow. Bop. 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 Bop.
I'm
Bop.
looking at
Bop.
the. I'm visualizing Rolly's patience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think he'll be able to time T.O. Now the rounds I'm not sure, but with T.O., if I'm Rolly's coach, I'm looking at T.O.'s um healed what is that stuff? What is that on where you could punch through it? What's you know what I'm saying? Like he bruises like he bleeds easily.
Who?
Um
Rolly?
no, T.O.
The
on his
scar tissue?
nose, his upper scar tissue, yes. I think that he will be able. He Rolly got a time, CO. I got Rolly in it. I think Rolly could fight a very patient fight and really time, time, CO. To be honest with y'all, I think this is a really. I'm not sure about this matchup, and I
Why?
find it
What's
very
happening?
interesting. I'm finding it very interesting that T.O. is the favorite. Very
You do?
interesting. Yes,
You
because
do?
I think it should have been a 50-50.
I mean, it's damn near 50-50 though, ain't it?
Yeah.
So do you? Okay. Do you think that T.O.'s experience and some people say he's fought better opponents? What do you think about that?
Who's fought better opponents?
T.O. And he has
Who?
more experience.
Mm, hmm. Okay, so I could argue that, right? But I can also argue that when it comes to better opponents, you're supposed to get better. And Tio hasn't gotten better, even with fighting the caliber. What he got about what 2 or 3 people? You know what I'm saying? On his roster, can you hear me?
Yeah.
He got about two. He got about what 2 or 3 good fighters. Great, some could argue, or is going to be great fighters on his resume. But Tio hasn't evolved as a fighter either over the years. You know what I'm saying? He's
Mm.
been in a lot of dud fights. And normally, when you see people that's constantly up in their skill level, you can see the changes, the work. I mean, case in point, Rolly. Like, who would have thought Rolly? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Wow. So Yeah, he might have the better resume, right? We can argue that Tio might, could have the better resume than Rolly, but as far as him evolving as a fighter, he's always stayed A and B to me. There's nothing I haven't seen nothing special about Tio since 135, quite honestly.
Mm.
And even then, that's argued. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
it's
about
kind of
the
like he
Josh
was
Taylor
decent.
fight? What about the Josh Taylor fight?
I mean, but that was a fluke. Tio goes through these ebbs and grooves, right? These
Right.
roller coaster rides. And for the past few fights, he's been at the bottom, riding low. He has not taken that roller coaster all the way back up high, and been riding the coattail ever since. He hasn't. Josh Taylor, okay. Then afterwards,
Josh Taylor
then
is still a champion.
afterwards, it don't matter. Like, but come on now. Like, come on, no, I just don't see it.
I'm just telling you what they tell me. Okay?
Nah, he hasn't gotten better in my opinion. That Josh Taylor fight, it's like, okay, now if Tio can bring that type of energy that he did with Josh Taylor, where he was punching in between shots, moving how he was moving and everything, then he can get Rolly. I won't lie about that. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't be upset if the betting odds were 50-50. He would be able to, because he would, but Josh Taylor was slow moving his feet, came off of an injury, didn't really have that name like that. That was a pick me fight. Like, I knew Tio was gonna
Oh,
beat the brakes off of Josh. I
uh-oh.
I I, I selected Tio for that.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, and I think it's crazy. Like Tio is going up 7 pounds and facing the biggest puncher he's ever faced. Tio ain't fought no punchers for real.
No, he hasn't.
All right, y'all. He
No,
gonna release shadow boxing.
and that could be dangerous too if T.O. tries to time and punch in between shots like he did with Taylor with Rolly, because
Yep.
Rolly is heavy handed. That's why I said
Yeah.
Rolly has to fight a perfectly sound fight.
Rolly
And
has to fight
and
in
T.O.
perfect
has a
round.
problem. T.O. is one of those fighters. He fight better on the back foot than doing offense.
Right. But Rolly
So,
said he gonna
and Rolly gonna come forward.
But
This is
what
a
if Rolly
very
don't come
interesting fight.
forward? What if Rolly don't come forward?
So they both gonna just
Did
be
he
doing
come
the electric
forward on
slides.
did he come forward on Ryan? He was patient in time, Ryan.
That's what he gonna do to Tio.
And then
That's
he
what I
started
think. I
walking
think he
Ryan
gonna take. I
down.
think he gonna time the brakes off of Tio, because Ryan has a better and a cleaner and a quicker hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, his punches is way cleaner than Tio's. Whereas Tio, you can see where it's coming from. He telegraphs his shots at times, and not to mention when he's coming forward, he's not all that good, So I honestly, if Rolly fights a complete like a complete safe and sound, like a offensive fight, just complete. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna beat the brakes off of Tio. And I wouldn't be surprised at a stoppage. And if it's a stoppage, I wouldn't be surprised if it's six or later. Hell, the ref might wave it off, because that scar tissue with Tio is really bad. I don't know if
You
you
think
guys
that's
be
the factor?
noticing
I was
after his
wondering
fights.
how big of a factor do you think the scar tissue is? Because I was talking about that earlier and I was like, will it be a factor? But I'm like, if you getting punched on by Rolly, that's gonna be a factor. Damn, somebody say Rolly
I
by
can.
knockout is plus 700. Damn. I'm not betting on this fight, but if Rolly knock out Tio, I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, if Rolly is able to knock out Tio, do you know the comparisons that's gonna come about Shakur? Oh my god, it's gonna be unbearable.
But you know why it's not fair? If people would just be honest about Rolly, fighters wouldn't have to go through this. If you just be honest about Rolly, it's a 50-50 fight. How was that say anything bad about Shakur if it's a 50-50 fight? I don't be understanding that.
Because Shakur didn't stop Tio.
Shakur don't stop nobody. So Shakur don't stop
He could have
nobody.
though. That's the crazy thing. Go back and watch that fight.
He
He
said he
beat the
could have
hell out
stopped
of
him, but he
Tio.
said he started
God.
fighting back. He said he didn't stop him because he started fighting back.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he said I would have stopped him, but he started fighting back.
Oh my God.
You can't believe it. Why would
Who
you
is
say
he?
something so? Why would you say
My
something so
goodness.
soft? Why would you say something so
Oh
soft?
my God.
And his fans
I
was
like
like,
Shakur,
with
but
it.
Lord.
His fans was
Of
cool
course
with
they're
it.
gonna be cool with it. No, he could have stopped. He could have stopped Tio a couple times in that fight. He definitely could have. I don't know why he didn't. I really don't. But I got Rolly. I think Rolly. I wouldn't be surprised at a Rolly stoppage. I promise you. Now, if Tio
All right.
win, that's what. If Tio win, then that's good for him.
Who won the face off, y'all?
I missed it.
KM23 say he said Tio started fighting back. That's what made me say I'm done with this nigga. Damn.
Oh my God. Hey, I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. I think it's gonna be
Who
a
said
great
Tio
fight.
was gonna set traps? He said, when have y'all seen Tio setting traps? Y'all making up shit. Who said something about Tio setting a trap?
Who? Yeah. Who's Tio IQ ain't like that now.
2 Cents, play the footage of what Jahan Ingram did to Rolly. What footage?
What were they sparring?
I guess. Johnny Durag say, I feel like Tio won the face off. If that's actually a thing. Oh, he talking about the chat. Yeah, what aircraft, what traps Tio gonna set? If anything, Rolly will set Tio up in a trap.
Wait, what trap
Yeah,
said they talking
look how
about
big
setting mouse
Rolly
traps?
look.
He said mouse traps. That's what they talking about. Mouse traps.
I don't know what they talking about. What shot Tio gonna land?
Um,
Oh, I can't click on that because it's in my StreamYard. See.
what is? Tay, what do you mean? That's the same shot Tio gonna land? Which one? Wait a minute, Tay. Who you got for this one? Hey, J Man. Hey, Brian. What shot Tio got? Tio look in shape though. This where he should have been at. This where he should have been at 147.
Yeah, he said this is good
Honestly,
weight. He always been a welterweight. Look how good he look. Look how good he filled out. He looks huge. Rolly
I know
looks
that's right,
different.
Rolly. Okay.
Rolly said he was a
Yeah,
womanizer.
Rolly.
He said he used to
Rolly
be a
said that.
womanizer. Yeah, he said he used
I'm
to be a womanizer.
send me his testimonial. I got a couple of people that need to
Do y'all
if
know how
Rolly could change.
do y'all know how heavy these belts are? And he be holding them up with his fingers. Them belts is heavy, King. I've held one before.
I didn't even know that.
That they heavy?
I never held one.
Yeah, they heavy.
You I could only imagine. I wouldn't doubt it. Um Boots was there. Everybody wanted to what?
Look right here when it's
Everybody
over his fingers. Look, hey, this right here, I like this stare down. I want this picture. I like this. I would like a photograph of this. They just standing there looking at each other. He got his belt in the air, like, yeah, nigga. Look his arm, yeah, that shit heavy. Tio filled out pretty good too.
who
Let's
you
pause
got?
him right here. Now they both look like they made weight pretty good. Tio
Mm,
filled out pretty good. Rolly filled out pretty good.
mm, mm.
Tio looks terrified. Rolly looks confident. What y'all think?
Um,
You see how like Tio shoulders is like slumped, his face looks sad, like his eyes is down, his mouth is facing down. Nigga looks sad.
you think he's scared?
Sad. He looks sad.
Shut up, Tundra. I think I don't know. I think Rolly looks ready.
Yeah,
I
Rolly looks
think
ready.
Rolly looks ready. And dare I say that he's the one that's really coming for all the smoke right now?
Who said Tio looks frail? He looks filled out. I say he looks filled out, not frail. What you say, Keith?
I said, dare I say that Rolly is the one that's really coming for all the smoke right now? Isn't that crazy?
He's always been that way though. And you know what's crazy? Tio has done more pay-per-views than Shakur and Devin put together.
Since when?
Huh?
Who has?
Rolly.
Oh, I thought you said Tio. I was about to say Tio.
Rolly.
Oh,
Rolly
okay,
headline the
that makes
pay-per-view right
sense.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching the fights tomorrow. It's the only damn
I
piece I
just
can
say,
get.
right, you coming to the fight party?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Tio look good, but Rolly look more natural. Rolly, what you mean
That's
by Rolly look more natural? Tio look like he shouldn't be up there, huh? Like he just put on the weight to be at the, you know what I'm saying? Like it looked like he just put on the weight to be at 140, not like he just grew to 140. Does that make sense?
yeah. But okay, ask yourself, is is this too soon for Tio? Should he have taken a tune up? I agree,
I
Brian. I think that Tio career is on the line.
And that's what I'm saying. If people be honest about who Rolly is as a fighter, T.O. career wouldn't be on the line. How is T.O. career on the line if this is a 50-50 fight? That's what I don't understand. It's not like I'm not in a fight that I could possibly lose. I'm in a competitive fight. Why is my career on the line? Because I'm in a competitive fight. In my last fight, I lost to Shakur Stevenson, the second best fighter in the universe. So you know what I'm saying? Like, why is any of this reflecting badly on me as a fighter?
Yes, that's what it is. Dondrick said that Rolly looked like the natural 147. He does. I don't like two cents. I don't like this matchup for Tio. I really don't.
I thought it was a bad idea. You come up 7 pounds and fight the biggest puncher you ever faced. It's not like you're coming from 40 on a high, right? It's not like you've been
Hmm.
whooping everybody ass at 40 and you feel like your skills is and you confident and you go up and face Rolly. You coming off a devastating loss from Shakur. You coming up 7 pounds and the first person you fight is the biggest puncher you've ever faced. Who do you think Rolly looks big, like bigger than Tio? You know what I'm saying? Like he looks, his shoulders look broader, like he looks bigger, like bigger than Tio. And this is the first person you decide to fight. Like no acclamation to the weight or nothing. Now, if you win, I think Tio deserves credit for doing that. Like if Tio wins,
Absolutely.
we need to acknowledge that he moved up. He faced a big puncher. I don't care if it's Rolly. I don't want to hear, oh, Rolly track. No, I don't want to hear that. He moved up. He I guess quote unquote dared to be great, fighting the biggest puncher he's ever faced after that devastating loss from Shakur. What else you need T.O. to do? Kudos to him. But I don't think people are taking that into consideration that could also be a reason why he loses this fight.
I think if okay, what's the hold on? I'm trying. God dang. This is a style. Okay, so Rolly has been in there with different styles of fighters. I think we can all agree. Tio, and he's had to adjust, right? Whether he was getting beat up or not. Tio, he goes in there with different styles, but he don't do good. Like at least with Rolly, I see the changes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to
Right.
say, like, okay, Rolly looked different than he did. You know what I'm saying? Against such and such and Barroso and Pitbull Cruz, and he fought this different. And then with Ryan, we seen the whole package put together. Like, okay, we see what he doing now. Tio, I mean, golly, man, like he fought Sandor Martin, he fought George Cambosis. You know what I'm saying? He fought what was his name? Was it Claggett? What was dude's name?
Yep, Claggett.
Claggett, like Claggett, he fought him. And all three of those dudes have different styles. But Tio never rose to the occasion and fought, you know what I'm saying? Like switched up his style, switched up his defense, switched up his offense. He fought the same way and his face showed the same way, beat up. So I think
Copy key. I'm gonna be right back.
okay. So I honestly believe that I think Tio gonna lose this one. I don't like this style. I really don't. And when it was first announced and it was me, Jupe, and Two Cents, I think all three of us said that like, oh, this is a bad style matchup for Tio. It could be a very, very bad night for Tio. It really could. Baggett Bread was putting hands on Tio. Exactly, Dondrick. Like he was putting hands and feet on him. We was laughing at that. Like, dang, you just getting beat up like that? Like a lot of people feel as though Claggett was robbed. Who remembers that? So the people who root against Rolly because he's a former tank opponent and they want all his work to be considered trash. If he wins, folks gonna have to deal. Hey T Hill, good to see you, King. Hey Johnny Durag, people pay for a slop. Who paid for slop? What happened? Who you cussing out, Johnny? His face they beat up. And that's what I'm saying. If Rolly can fight a patient fight and just pull counter and pop him all dang all night, pause. T.O. and a day right there in between the nose. Specifically, in between the nose. You feel me? It's over with for T.O. Round 6, 7, it's done. The ref will probably wave that off. Now that's if Rolly can do it. And I think Rolly has the patience of time, T.O. I think Rolly can slip in, slip out. I really do, because what T.O. gonna do? T.O. don't have the stamina as a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? How pit bull came on strong with Rolly and was, you know what I'm saying, knocking him every which way. You feel me? He don't have that. He don't have the defensive skills that Shakur Stevenson. He can't move like Shakur. You know, he doesn't have the power and the pop like Rolly does or Tank Davis. Like, I don't know. I think this is a bad style matchup for T.O. I am highly concerned, highly. And if he lose against Rolly, could y'all imagine the memes about T.O.? They are gonna just clown this man. Absolutely clown him. And that's why I say respect to PBC, because even if they fighters lose, they still put them in position. Rolly then got popped upside the head, and that man is now a
Dynamax.
champion. Shout out to the PBC. They don't give up on their fighters.
I mean, that's everybody. Apparently, everybody complaining about this getting title shots off of losses.
Rick Tim says
What's
it's 50
800?
50.
All right, after we watch this little press conference right here, this interviews after the weigh in, we're gonna look up the odds. Let's go.
Go ahead.
You can't hear nothing they saying. So let's look up the odds real quick. Um, I don't know. This should be a fun fight, Keith. Hopefully it's competitive and we not at the first couple rounds like hopefully it's a good fight all the way through.
Um, it should be. I think it's gonna be a entertaining fight. I really do. I could see a lot of hugging.
I mean,
um,
Rolly give us entertaining fights, win or lose.
yeah, I could see clinching. I'm really focused on who's gonna win the foot placement. I know that by the first round. the first few seconds, because they're going to be definitely fighting for that. And if Tio was on the back foot for long, and that's another way how Rolly can win too. If Tio's on the back foot for a long time, they could pull an on Shaqy Foster on Tio, and he lose that fight by UD because he was on the back foot all night while Rolly is pressing the gas, and it
Yep.
looked like to the judges that he's winning, and that could be another way he can do it because Tio don't want to get clipped.
Okay, 1,600 for the draw. I might drop a little something on that. You never know.
Yeah, me
Um,
too. I'm gonna drop out
now
$3.
could you see this being a draw?
No, hell no,
No, hell
hell
no.
no, hell no.
Chat, can anybody see this fight? So you either
How you
one
doing?
way or the other. Does anybody see this fight being a draw?
Come on.
I gotta mute you, Key. You got some music in the background. Anybody in the chat, 2 centers. Does anybody see this fight being a draw? Let's check out these odds real quick. You got Rolly Romero by TKO, knockout, or DQ is plus 650. Teofimo Lopez, TKO, knockout, or DQ is plus 400. Rolly by decision is plus 450. I think that's a good bet to take. Rolly by decision. Tio by decision is a minus 135. So the odds are saying Tio is going to win the fight by decision. Will the fight go the distance? It's plus 255 for no. Wow. 255 for no. Has anybody ever bet on if the fight will win in like the first minute, second minute? I guess if you bet on a round, then you can just put a little money on all minutes of that round. I guess that's a good bet. What you think, Key?
What you mean? Put money on all the rounds?
Like if I think you go, I think if I think you gonna get the knockout in round 6, then I can put money on. Oh, they only got the second minute for round 6. You said they got the first minute for round 7, the third minute for round 7. You just put money on both of them. If I think he gonna knock you out in round 7.
Yeah, you could. Some of them bet nets they have it like you can bet 6 through 9, round 6 through 9, or 9 to 11 or something like that.
They got that on here too, but I was just wondering, like, who bets on the minute they gonna get the knockout? That's crazy.
People with, I guess, with a lot of money, because I ain't doing that.
People with the inside scoop.
I put $3 on that plus 800. I can't lose no more than $5. I'll be hurt.
You can put 10 on the Key if you think
No,
you're gonna knock him out in the round.
no, I am cheap. I don't even bet for real, honestly, unless I'm playing pool. Then I'll take your money. Then I'll take your money.
I should have bet.
No. Who you gonna bet on? Rolly?
He go to over under. Under 10.5 is plus 305. Over is plus 285. So they think the fight gonna win if it's under 10.5, if it's under 11.5. Oh, okay. Over is negative 460, under is negative 425. These odds is
You know what? I've never. Okay, y'all, don't make fun of me. Do not make fun of me. But I don't understand the over and under. What does that mean? I
okay.
never
If
bet
I
on.
bet if 10.5, that means if you bet under, if somebody get knocked out under 10.5 rounds, you win. If they get knocked out under 11.5 rounds, you win. If you bet the under. The over means if the fight will end, basically that the fight gonna go all the way to 12 rounds. That's what the over is.
Oh, okay.
Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, that does. I would bet for this one.
So they saying this fight gonna go the distance.
So, okay, what is T.O.'s keys to victory? How does he beat a Rolly? I saw
And,
Rick
and I,
Timms. I know Rick Timms was saying, what Rolly T.O. he's been in more, long distance fights and everything. I get all that, but what is his keys to victory?
the jab.
Okay, I'm visualizing it. So
Hold
he
on,
got
I
to
got you,
just
Key. I got you, Key. Don't worry, I got you.
okay, good, good, because I got to see it, because I'm I see the jab, because I'm looking at I think the best jab I've seen with T.O. in his fights was against Josh Taylor. When he pulled that Roy Jones, he pulled that move behind his back, put his hands behind his back and everything. Oh, T.O. was styling that fight. I can't even hate. T.O. was styling.
Yeah, I
I
think that
think
was a
that was
false positive for Tio. You laughing?
but I think but we ain't seen that T.O. since. 2 cents.
Exactly.
And y'all think he gonna do it with Rolly? Oh my God. Oh my
All right, Key.
God. Let me see. What you got?
You missed my presentation on. Hold on. You missed my presentation on Two Cents After Dark because you've been busy.
Yes.
Why they doing you like that at work? Key, you gonna have to get a new job.
No, because I love it. I love I'm very I might crash out, don't I might crash out, but I'm very, very blessed that I'm contracted through 4 companies or 3, 4. And then I start my professor job this week as well with me teaching. So I'm very fortunate enough to be able to make my own schedule, see everybody I want to see in the days when I want to see them. And I love the thrill. You just never know what you're gonna get at the psych hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Mm-hmm.
never know. You feel me? Like I had a person tell me today he got 25 demons in his head. G, you know what I said? I said, so what they telling you right now? Do I need to go? Do I need to leave? Like I love it. Like I really, really love helping people. Um, so I ain't gonna leave it yet. Really not. And I love the fact that I'm in this position where I make my own schedule. I take off when I want to. Call it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta call in to nobody. Gotta do none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a burnout job. So everybody leaving
Mm-hmm.
2 cents. Everybody leaving, girl. Um, what is this?
Yep.
Tactical group. Wait, what? Tactical blueprint. Lope. Okay. Hold on. Step 1, the discipline jab. 2 cents. Why you so damn dramatic? That's what I want.
Because I had to make a point to the people that just they kept being like, "Oh, you only picking Rolly because you a Tank fan." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I have reasons why I'm picking Rolly." So I just put this presentation together and I just ran through it on Tuesday night. We talked about the context and the stakes. We talked about the tail of the tape, the physicality, the style mechanics, the momentum, and the mindset. You can read through those if you would like.
Hold on. What you got for momentum? Hold on. What that say? 2 cents. Read it. It say.
Momentum coming off a massive upset KO victory, and Lopez is rebuilding from following a definitive tactical defeat.
Okay. I agree. I agree. Okay. So when you do this table, who do you give the edge to?
Rolling.
I do too. Go back to the other one where you
Oh, and then
mentioned
look. This is Rolly's evolution, right? He was a
right,
slugger. He was just going in the ring, being reckless. Then for a little while, he tried to correct that. I kind of think he was in between his style, trying to get better. So he didn't really. He was real cautious. He had some knockout losses, and he was just getting better at that time. And he wasn't just kind of like letting his hands go and being as reckless as he was. And now he's
right.
with Silas, the trainer, who's taught him a system that less is more. And now he waits for opponents to overcommit, maintaining balance to land devastating twitch power counters. So this is the evolution of Rolly. And this is the de-evolution of Tio. And I've been saying this Tio's been on the decline, I feel like. Yes, he had a good performance against Josh Taylor, but who is Josh Taylor? Yes, he looked decent against Barboza, but it was just okay. People kind of overhyped that performance a little bit. So it
And then that
shows
fight
that
was super boring. Oh my god.
he had the gift, unbelievable raw speed, unorthodox rhythm, fights beat to create unique angles. Then the gap lacks tried and true fundamentals. No reliable high guard, relies on athletic bag of tricks. And then the exposure. As tape accumulates, intelligent opponents decode the athleticism. The tricks are stripped away from elite fighters and they refuse to engage on his terms. So like
You can time Tio.
at what point did he change that?
He should have changed it back with George Cambosis. It's too done. He's too late. It's done.
And then here's the corner dynamics, Key. Could you read that?
Where it says,
Chaotic
yeah,
and emotional.
yeah. Hold on, let me do this. Um, history of disastrous instructions. That's true. That is true. And deflection of accountability. The primary threat if the fight gets hot. Trust between father and son. Yep, that's what I was gonna say as well. His daddy's still his coach, right? Was his daddy there at the
Yes,
presser?
however, he does have somebody else in his corner too. Yes, Johnny Durag, I put this together.
She did a wonderful job.
And then you got Rolly's corner, who's structured, systematic, and calm, operates as a tactical professor, actively chiseling away bad habits and reinforcing a proven patent framework. Now, I
Hmm.
could be absolutely wrong about this, but I had to prove a point, Keith.
What?
You gotta overdo it sometimes, especially on these YouTube streets. And guess what? They still gonna act like I'm only picking Rolly because I'm a Tank fan. So okay,
No, there's. Go ahead.
tactical blueprint. This is how he beats him, in my opinion.
This is how who T.O. beats Rolly.
This is how T.O. beats Rolly.
Okay.
Chat, what y'all think?
The discipline, jab, the bait. Hold on. Turn it sideways. Refuse to come forward aggressively. Use lateral movements to frustrate Romero and draw him out of his patient shell. Okay. I could see that. But all of this is predicated on if Rolly, I mean, if T.O. don't get frustrated and go for broke, like he did with Shakur. There were times in that fight when T.O. couldn't do anything because, you know what I'm saying, Shakur wouldn't let him, basically. And you could see the frustration. Oh my God, the IQ difference.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Key, because what is the critical requirement on this slide?
Let me see. You said, um, I don't see it, babe. Oh,
It
there you
says
go.
absolute.
Absolute emotional detachment. Brawling guarantees a Romero advantage. He can't brawl with him. You know what he had? You know how he has to fight him? He got to fight him how Tank fought him.
Yeah.
Honestly, whoever said that a trap got to be set, they were right. Tio got to set that boy up.
Shout out to Johnny Durag with the $1.90 super chat. Y'all be sure to support the channel. Hit the cash app at $1 this boxing, or letting me know and dropping it below your 2 cents in the cash app. If y'all enjoying ladies' night, if y'all enjoying the breakdown, if y'all enjoying the PowerPoint, be sure to support the channel. If you finding value in this, so boom. Now here's Rolly's tactical blueprint. As you can see, Rolly has a plan A and a plan B that I think that he could possibly choose, or he could do a mix of both. He can do the Ryan Garcia trap where he stays anchored, allow Lopez emotion to draw him into range, and time Lopez twitchy entries with overwhelming counter power, drawing in line in the sand and waiting for the mistake. Tio jumps in, just like Blaze keep talking about. His lead hand is down.
He gonna get clipped.
He gonna get clipped, and he can impose his physical mass. He can walk directly forward, nullifying Lopez's fencing, force the smaller man to prove his punch resistance, and physically bully him backwards.
Yes. And another shot that nobody is talking about, that Rolly, if Silas can get him to do this, body shot. If Rolly can do while Tio is up on the ropes or going backwards, if Rolly can slip in a body shot, act like he going up but hit him to the body, keep doing that. I mean, he can drop him. There's so many advantages for
I
Rolly, you
think
guys.
Tio might go to Rolly's focus on going to Rolly's body. So you think Rolly got more of the advantages?
I got Rolly do because okay, think of it like this. Is how I think of it, right? How I visualize it. If Tio come, if Tio, let's say Tio, go up for the top with a jab, right? What can Rolly do to block? Can't Rolly have a tool to block that? You know what I'm saying? Rolly, one thing about Rolly, his stance, he has an awkward stance, right? With his hands, how he holds his hands up, which makes Rolly, because of his short stature, he can get out the way. Have y'all ever seen Rolly lean back? Like you gotta have really long arms, like how Barroso had, to really like catch Rolly. So okay, he does. Tio goes in like that. Rolly gonna dodge it, right? He also, when Tio jabs, he doesn't always have his other hand up blocking. So it'll be nothing for Rolly to pop him right there. Like there's so many ways, y'all. That's why I say I don't really like this matchup for Tio. Whoever did this, gave him that fight, don't like him like that for real. They don't. Even if Tio was to win this fight, it's gonna be an ugly one. Like I can't see. I swear to God, I swear I will come on here tomorrow. I'm gonna be on here anyway. But if Tio walks in there and just absolutely dominates Rolly Romero, I promise y'all I'll be like, you know what, Tay, boxing hacker, all of y'all, I'm so sorry. I promise, like I will come up here and pop. I can't see it. 2 cents.
I ain't apologizing, right? It is what it is. It's what I think, and I'm telling y'all. And see, this is the problem. This is the issue people having. They can't tell you why they think what they think. And I'm putting it right here. This for my IEP babies, Key. That's why I got the graphs and the charts and all the colors.
Oh my Lord Jesus, Lord. Right. shout out to them. Shout out to them. Ain't nothing wrong with being IEP, y'all. So wear that damn badge. But okay, so another thing too. If Tio was to, let's say, oh God, if Tio tried to go to the body, because Tio doesn't have a high guard, because he doesn't keep his hands up and his reflexes are slow. Again, Rolly just gonna come over to the top. Like, is this would be like okay. Who would win from Ryan Garcia versus Tio? Who you got?
What? Ryan Garcia, stop Tio.
Okay, exactly. My point exactly. My point exactly. I got Rolly.
So you saying Rolly gonna watch Tio?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think this is a bad style matchup. Remember, we said it when it was first when it was first announced, me, you, and Jupe was like, man, we don't know about this one for Tio. Remember?
Yeah.
We were like, we don't know, but I think this is a bad one. I
Damn,
mean,
P.
and I could be wrong. It could be competitive. It could go all 12. And I would love for it. I would love for it. I really would because I want to see a competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a back and forth fun fight. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tio, it gets to a point where Tio got to resort back to the back foot and Rolly's just coming in. And I don't see Tio IQ being up there where he can catch Rolly like how Ryan Garcia caught Oscar Duarte. I don't
That's
know if y'all
cap.
remember that fight.
Hold on, hold my back. That's cap aircraft carrier. I just broke down. I just showed you. Hold on, where is it? I just gave you a whole thing of how T.O. can win the fight. I just gave you a whole blueprint of how T.O. can win the fight. So this is
Haley.
cap what you saying.
Yeah,
This is
aircraft.
cap what
That's
you saying, aircraft.
okay. Let's focus on here. Let's appease. What is the keys to victory for Tio, y'all? Damn. What is the keys to victory for him, y'all? What we got? What's the keys to victory? Um, 2 cents.
Hmm. He got to use his jab. He can't be jumping in. He can't have that lead hand down. He got to use lateral movement. He gonna have to frustrate Rolly, make himself hard to hit.
Okay. So he's gonna have to pull a Shakur Stevenson. That's what she's telling me.
No, he gonna have to be slick Gordo, boxer Gordo. He gonna have to be slick boxer Gordo.
Is he still Gordo though? Is it still there? Is it still inside of him?
I'm just saying that's who he gonna have to be. Now, can he do it is the question. And even if he do it, will it work? But okay, how much does T.O.'s experience play in this fight? Because we can't discount T.O. has more experience than Rolly. We can't act like experience don't matter.
Right.
What you think about that?
Um. Again, I like his experience, but he doesn't. Tio don't evolve. He gets beat up the same way. He just got a couple of fights that went in his favor, from Claggett to Sandor Martin. I still believe Sandor Martin was robbed. Um, uh, mm-mm. Yeah, he has opponents. Like I said, he has the better resume of Rolly. And he has the
And
more
he's
experience.
more decorated.
Yeah, and he's more decorated. But is that enough though? 2 cents.
I don't know. Vegas got him as the favorite.
Well, okay. Let's see. Let's see. I got Rolly, and if
I'm
Rolly
gonna say, when
loses,
has Rolly ever been frustrated? Maybe earlier in his career, I think he's been frustrated.
he was frustrated with Tank. He was frustrated with the Amazonian Warrior. And he just got knocked out by Pitbull. You feel me? It was nothing that he could do. But I've seen him frustrated. If you go back and watch that Tank fight, he was super frustrated. That's why he was cheating so dang on much with them elbows and stuff.
I think he just fight like that.
I think with Tank it was too personal. He was frustrated because he couldn't get Tank like he wanted to.
I mean,
Jackson
but
Martinez.
Tio just ain't got defense like that, Chuck. He really don't. Let's see what Tim Bradley got to say. Did Tim Bradley have a stroke? Why he talk out the side of his face like this?
Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Yeah, the more and more I keep looking at this damn fight with Rolly Romero and Teofimo Lopez, this shit ain't gonna be close. This ain't even gonna be close. This is a damn mismatch. Man, everybody riding on Rolly Romero because he beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia ain't got the skills that Teofimo Lopez got. Teofimo
Oh my
Lopez,
lord. Oh
shit,
my god.
maybe got knocked down one time in his damn career. I think it might have been against damn Cambosis. Yeah, one time in his career.
False. That is a
This
lie.
dude got skills. He can fight. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He can fight. Natural instincts, right? Fast twitch muscles, speed, power, counterpunching ability. He about to smoke Rolly Romero, man.
Now, when I hear stuff like this, from people like Tim Bradley. I'm like, damn, what am I missing, Key? You hear Tim say he about to smoke him. Well, like, what's your 2 cents about that?
He's saying that Tio was gonna smoke Rolly.
Yes.
Come on now. I mean, maybe there is okay. Maybe there's something that Tim Bradley sees that we don't see, right? But for us to overlook the fact, well, not us, but for him to overlook the fact that, first of all, Tio is moving up a weight class, 7 extra pounds. He's coming off of a, again, you know what I'm saying, popped upside his head again, pause. Again, and the way that Shakur did it, like, come on, Tim Bradley. Like, out of all the fighters that he could have got up in the ring with, he wanted to do Rolly. Come on. And yes, Rolly and T.O. does have a history. They know each other. But I don't think, like he's saying that this is so lopsided and there's no competition. Okay. I can't wait to see it.
Why he not bringing up the weight? The
For
weight.
real. Damn, I don't know. Look, y'all banking on a miracle for Rolly. Seriously, he got a puncher's chance. That's it.
Wow.
Because Teofimo Lopez going up to 147 pounds from 140. It's a different beast. Yeah, he gonna feel that punching power, but it's all that shit's gonna do is open up his damn eyes even more. But Rolly gonna give him so much opportunity.
Yes, after he wakes up. After he wakes up.
Tio gonna be
what? That's what I'm
After
saying.
he wakes up. After he
Key.
wakes up, T.O. will open up his eyes. After he
Key.
wakes up.
This is this is T Desert Storm Bradley. You know what the deal is? He said it's easy work. It's easy work for Rolly. Ain't that crazy? Easy work.
Aircraft carrier said he agreed with him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We
Whisper
got
was tripping.
less than 24 away, y'all. Everybody with less than 24 away.
We not only mentioned power with Rolly skills. What are you talking? I just see this. What I'm talking about, Key. I just showed you a whole chart of two-way a plan A and a plan B for Rolly to win the fight. What are you talking about? I just showed you, Tate. See, Key, even when you show the charts and the graphs, same
back
thing.
his ass up in spots. He gonna be able to counter punch. Man, y'all better get ready for that right hand of Teofimo Lopez is gonna smoke this hell out of damn Rolly Romero.
Didn't Tim Bradley pick Ryan Garcia?
That right hand gonna come blazing. Every time Rolly try to stab downstairs, I already know your damn system, Rolly. I watched you for 1 or 2 rounds. I know your system. Yeah, it's easy. Jab downstairs. You know, an occasional lead left hook, some awkward ass punch you throw where it's here down, and then you throw the right hand to the body, like a looping right hand to the body, right? That's it.
Rolly has stopped Tim Bradley.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Looping ass right hand. That's it.
What? Tim Bradley good because he got a good chin? Like, why is Tim Bradley so good?
I never said he was good, but as far as Rolly stopping Tim Bradley, I don't know about that. I gotta.
You might step in with quick combinations. That's it. I mean, that's all you got. That's all you got. But when you put some heat on your ass, you don't like it. Yeah, T.O. light his ass up. He don't like it. His defensive system is terrible. He ain't really got a defensive system. That's it. He
T.O. don't either.
Combination. He got power and hope something fucking land, and that's it.
That is not it. That's what I'm saying. You just lying, Tim Bradley.
But T.O. don't even have defense, though.
T.O. defense is trash.
But other than that,
his not good.
And T.O. gets hit, though. It's not T.O. gets hit. In every fight, T.O. gets hit. Why do you think Rolly not going to be able to hit him? He going to have to be slick as hell in there. He going to have to be slick as hell.
It's easy for Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez that fought against Barbosa show up, it's a wrap. Easy damn work. Rolly Romero, he's a champion or a 3-time world champion. Man, because these dudes nowadays is just straight whack. That's it. They whack. But T.O. is cut from a different cloth. He ain't no damn whack-ass Ryan Garcia. Nah, the kid can fight. Yeah, I don't like the motherfucker.
So Ryan
You know,
can't
I'm
fight.
just keeping it a buck. The kid know how
Didn't
to
he
fight.
choose Ryan
Yeah,
to
he
beat
know how
Rolly?
to fight, and
These people, Key.
Didn't he choose? Didn't he choose Ryan to beat Rolly? Am I mistaken?
Yeah, no, you're not. They always picking everybody to be Rolly, but somehow Rolly keeps winning.
Now, exactly, Ryan. Now Ryan whack. Like, damn.
And did you know that the only reason that Rolly beat Ryan was because Ryan wasn't on PED?
Y'all, they cutting up. I see.
he know how to damn win. Now, he couldn't beat Shakur. Shit, not many people can beat Shakur Stevenson, but at the same damn time, Teofimo Lopez is cut from a different cloth than a damn Rolly Romero. Man, y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see. Oh, y'all gonna see. I've been watching this shit for 2 days, and I'm just like, I just don't see it. I don't see it how Rolly Romero's going to beat Teofimo. I just can't see it.
Really? Because I see it clear as day.
Anyways, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest, and I'm out.
They don't see it, Key, at all. They don't see it.
I mean, T.O. was right there for the timing. That's how Sandor got him. That's how George Kambosos got him. That's how Shakur Stevenson got. They were timing T.O. Like, what are they watching? Are we watching the same? Come on, Tim Bradley.
I don't know, Key. I feel like I'm tripping. I be feeling like I'm tripping. You know how everybody be too sis, you wrong, you don't know. I'll be saying, what am I missing? Let's see what Greg Hackett got to say about the situation. Shout out to YSM Sports Media. Y'all make sure y'all sub to the channel.
GH, what's good with you?
Chilling, we looking for big meats. We get a brick. You know he home now. You got at least try.
Hey yo, for the feds that's watching, he just joking.
Talking shit.
It's all jokes.
No, we did.
All right, tomorrow night is Jabril Noble.
Yeah.
Wanzel Ellison.
Yeah, Wanzel Ellison. Yep.
3801 Market Street,
Yep.
Teflon Promotions,
Yep.
NBA title on the line. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I mean, I'm happy that Bro could get opportunity like this because I feel like it motivated him in a different way, pushed him in a different way. We moved. When I look back at our record,
Unsure, but
yeah,
he getting guys out of there.
Yeah, the only reason people don't see him as a puncher is because of his frame. That's all it is. Because if you ever been in there with him, you understand. I mean, even if you hold a pads for him, even if you hold a body shield for him, you understand where the knockouts is coming from. But the people who just looking at him, they looking at his body frame, they don't see the power. So that's fine.
Who'd you classify? Boxer, puncher?
For me, yeah, for sure, boxer, puncher, for sure. Yep.
Does a statement need to be made, G?
A statement should
promotion,
yeah.
Or if that was just T.O. and his feelings.
Yeah.
Fight, the whole nine. I don't know if that was promotion or if that was just T.O. and his feelings. Had a little heated back and forth.
Statement, definitely. A statement should be yeah, for sure, boxer. But the people who just looking at him, they just because of his frame, power, good reflex. I love it right now. I love where we at, and I love how he's been,
Expectation for this Saturday.
For him to look sharp, and moving everything. I mean, that's my prediction.
He's been stopping everything moving. What was it? It's 9-7 knockouts.
Yeah.
He's not looked at as a puncher
on the body.
25 world champions.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. These guys get old and people forget about them. Body shield for him. You understand where the knockouts is coming from. But the people who even with and go to Ishmael Salas, what I saw happen was he was automatically matured.
Let me find the part. Go ahead, Key. Let me find this part.
Okay. Greg Hackett versus Charlie Zelenoff, I think is more competitive than some may believe. I never thought about that. Ryan and Rolly sparring played out the same way and went in sparring. Okay, what does that mean, Tay? What does that mean? These same people who picked Devin over Ryan. Brian, Lord Jesus, Brian, please leave people alone. RBS, I keep telling them that T.O. got flashy defense, meaning it's fake. Okay. Wait, so who you got, J-Man?
Who do you have, J Man? I'm curious. Ryan will stop Tio. Yes, I agree. It wouldn't even be it'll be quick, probably third, fourth round. If it go more than five, I'll be shocked. With Ryan versus Tio. I've always said that. Ryan too much for Tio.
All right, here we go. Let's check it out.
Teofimo, Rolly.
Yeah.
Kind of had a little heated back and forth.
Yeah.
Talking about their friendship and you never really fucked with me. You know, the whole nine. I don't
The
know if
extra
that was
stuff.
promotion
Yeah.
or if that was just T.O. and his feelings.
Yeah.
Final thoughts about that fight.
Even what you just said, it make me feel like Tio trying to motivate himself, trying to find some type of fire, because he knows that Rolly is a really good fight for him. A lot of people are picking Tio, and I understand why. Tio, at one time, he had the people captivated, you know what I mean, with his skill set and with the knockouts he was getting, but that was at 135 pounds. This fight will be at 1.
Who think Tio is garbage, boxing hacker? Tell me who you heard tonight or who you seen type in the chat that Tio was garbage. On my panel, in my channel. I don't care what you heard on everybody else chatting. I'm talking about in this conversation.
47, his first time at 147. Rolly is a puncher. Rolly has a very high intensity level. He can't be taken lightly. Is he the best skilled fighter? No, he's not. But he's one of the best determined fighters, and he'll rip your head off. This is a great fight. But I'm picking Rolly because when I saw Rolly change trainers and go to Ishmael Salas, what I saw happen was he was automatically matured in the ring. You know what I mean? You watch his maturity level go up, and you watch him use his jab. You watch him be more patient. I think with him being under Salas for as long as he's been under him now, I think we get a way better fighter. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez is still under the instructions of his father, who sold him up the river his last fight. You know what I mean? So I can't really see any adjustments being made. Something always could be done, but I don't know if him and his father was able to make it happen this quick and up against an opponent like Rolly, because Rolly is not the guy you go in there and test drive with. That's a motherfucker you got to be ready to fight, because he'll rip your head off if he get a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the back and forth between Salas and Teofimo Sr.?
No, I didn't see that, though. I'm going to check all that out tonight.
Teofimo Sr. starts weakening, of course, talking his shit.
Yeah.
And Salas called him a clown.
Yeah.
And basically asked them, like, yo, how many world champions you made?
Yeah.
Shut up,
you're not a real.
Dondrick, stop it. Why is she about to lose? I thought she's supposed to knock her out. I know Amanda Serrano is not about to damn it lose, Dondrick. You better cut it out.
Serrano fighting today? Damn.
Ain't they fighting on TikTok? Somebody said it was going to be on YouTube. Let me see if it's on YouTube.
Amanda Serrano is fighting tonight. Who's she fighting?
She's fighting somebody. She's supposed to be breaking a knockout record tonight.
Not that people say he was garbage, but people act like Tio can't beat nobody. I mean, huh?
Okay, she fighting. I'm watching the fight on.
Dondrick said, now you want to pay me attention. Dondrick, you be a lot sometimes to handle friends.
Ooh,
hey,
nice
Slogan. Who winning? 2 cents. Who did the
probably
body
just
shot?
getting touched up, Dondrick, because she's trying to get the knockout.
That was Coach Hennessy. Oh, T.O. Senior was drunk again, or was it the coach? Which one, y'all?
Are you at your computer, key? Because it's on YouTube or MVP.
I wouldn't watch it no way. Honestly.
Damn,
I'm at the.
watching Amanda Serrano. That's the fight
No.
boxing, key.
I'm outside exercising. I wish I would.
Said, 2 cents. You already know what's going to happen when Serrano breaks the KO record. She is the best ever. Clarissa ain't shit. That sounds dumb as hell.
What round is she on? What round is it on?
Stupid. Round is it on? Oh, they in like a hotel conference room.
What? Okay. Why? What is going on?
She fighting in a hotel conference room. That's what it looked like.
Okay. All right. What round is it? There's no round.
They show what round. What round is this, Dondrick? Ooh, she almost got dropped. She got wobbled. Serrano.
Oh my God. Who the hell she fighting?
She's supposed to be fighting somebody that been knocked out twice and is supposed to be set up for her to knock out. She looked tired. But anyway, so back to this. Let's see what Greg Hagan to finish it. We talking about.
Trainer
It's round
Teofimo
8.
Lopez said,
Dondrick say it's round 8. Keith.
2020 trainer of the year. Salas responded, "Yo, I've made 25 world champions."
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. These guys get old and people forget about them.
I don't know what you mean the switch up. I never thought Rolly was remedial and or stupid. Ghetto Fab. I think you must have just started watching my content.
Who is
This
Ghetto
damn near a Rolly channel. I
I've
never
never
thought
seen him
Rolly was
before.
just because he was publicly awkward doesn't make him stupid. Like you listen to Rolly will be saying, you will see he's not stupid. I don't know why people keep insisting that this man is stupid. He actually, the truth is, he's one of the most intelligent, self-aware boxers out of all of them. Rolly is the most self-aware out of all of them. Y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that or not. Rolly is very intelligent, and Rolly has matured and grew up and made himself a better person. But I don't understand. Like I don't. You clearly see it. You see him do this right in front of your eyes. And you know what, Key? I think people have a problem with growth. I think people have a problem watching people get better.
I think it has everything to do with him being somebody that Shakur beat. Because if T.O. beats Rolly and gets the belt, then they can have something to brag on about Shakur resume aging. Honestly, I think that I think it's a deflection.
Be honest, 2 cents is Rolly sponsoring the channel. You definitely not, because you ain't left not one super chat or one cash app. They think bro just eat markers and play dough all day and shit. Like I don't understand.
Oh my god.
Rolly is the most self-aware out of all of them. For the most part.
She said, "Eat Play-Doh." And Shell said, "Rolly ain't dumb. He's just a dumb A fighter, like Tank said."
And now
He's
he's a
evolved
smarter
from when he
fighter.
fought Tank.
Yeah, Tank said he's not a bad fighter. He's just not a smart fighter. Now he's smartened up.
Bro, this is where you get the game, the OGs. To go to an active old head like that, I'm saying active because Salas still getting the ring and he get the instructions the way he wanted. He teaches fighters. Rolly, I think, understands that and respects that, and he trying to take it to the next level. He want to go on the list as one of those champions, even though he is champion right now. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the more he want to do in the sport because there's more money out there for him for sure.
How does that fight end, Jay?
I think early on it's a chess match for sure. I think T.O. win a few of the earlier rounds where it looked like it's going his way. But then I see Rolly after 4 picking it up and really trying to knock him out. Not that I think he will knock him out, but that's going to just be dangerous for Teofimo throughout the entire fight. It's one of those fights where you got to be alert the entire fight because this guy can hurt you any round. He's strong every round. So I see Rolly pulling off an 8-4. Unanimous.
8-4 unanimous.
Here with Tio Senior. Tio, man, I know you're one of the most open guys in boxing. You let your opinions go.
Guys, please stop saying this dumb shit. What does me picking Rolly got to do with Tank resume? It doesn't make sense.
I told those are they Shakur fans?
I'm not looking at the Tank T.O. Rolly fight. I mean the Rolly T.O. fight. Like, ooh, Rolly gotta win. So take resume. I don't. If it's not, they gotta win so the resume can age better. It's if they win, then the resume ages better. Period. I don't. This has nothing to do with Tank.
I'm taking it a step further.
Down to you. I just broke it all down. If you've been watching my channel, Frito, whatever your name is. I've been talking about Rolly. I've been asking for the Rolly Devin Haney fight before it was ever even thought about by anybody. And everybody told me no, that was a dumb fight. And then now all of a sudden when Rolly and Devin was about to fight, it was a good fight. I was talking about it before it was a good fight. I've been talking about Rolly. This ain't got a single thing to do with Tank, guys. It's like you can't be a fan of different fighters. It's crazy. I'm a fan of all of the fighters. I'm a fan of all of them. If I talk about you, I'm a fan of you. Do y'all hear me talk about Tyson Fury? Very rarely when he in the news. Other than that, I don't talk about him. Why? Because I'm not a fan of his. Y'all hear me talk about Anthony Joshua? Every now and then when he's mainstream news. Why? Because I'm not a fan of his. So if you hear me talking about a fighter, I am a fan of theirs, whether I'm criticizing them or not. That's how it works over here.
And everything. So I gotta get your thoughts on the whole Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis situation and Davies pulling out.
Really, I don't really know about nothing about that, but all I have to know is my son put a bid on it with Takeover Promotions, with Top Rank beat us, and I don't know the negotiations. It might have been about the split, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it was like 75-25. Maybe Keyshawn didn't like that. I really don't know anything about the negotiations. I'm just concerned about my son's fight coming back on August 22nd in T-Mobile. So, that's what I'm focused on right now. I don't care about any other fighter, and then from there on, try to fight the fight against Garcia and Conor Ben, get that fight. And become undisputed in less than a year. Let's see what happens.
I heard T.O. wanted to be undisputed and he wanted to wait for Haney to be the last one. Is that?
But he has to win too.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But if that fight happens, it's gonna happen. I mean, my son ain't scared of nobody. I mean, he could have taken a tune-up fight, coming back, and he decided for the same money, and he decided that he wants to go for the world title against Roby. So let's do it, man.
Dumb. You think he should have took a tune-up key? Chat, what y'all think?
Yes, absolutely. To get fit into the weight because we don't know how this is gonna make him more sluggish. I mean, at least people telling the truth. Hell, these are some. They've been weight bullies for a minute. I tell you that much. But he should have definitely taken a tune-up. And I'm gonna take it a step further. What you said, 2 cents. Honestly, in my opinion, Tio better win this fight. I think this is like a. I think you know what I'm saying, that he gonna be a placeholder. He gonna be a journeyman after this. If he doesn't, I don't think Tio. Like I think Tio might be. You know what I'm saying? Like they might push him back. I ain't
A
gonna lie to
journeyman
y'all.
king? Why would he
Yes,
be a journeyman king?
yes. Tio,
Because
he
he
can't
lost to
sell.
Shakur, who's the
No.
second best fighter in the universe, and he lost to Rolly in the 50-50 fight. That don't make you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Look at Tio's track record. I told y'all that man turned down about 7 fights last year. 7. Or was it 2 years ago or last year? One of the two. But regardless, back to back years, he's turned down fights over and over again. He crapped on Top Rank when they was just trying to get the man fights. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the man a service. Um, Not to mention his fights that he's had, the last 4 has been lackluster. He can't sell. Like, come on. He want all this money, but can't sell. Can't do his part and can't even take on the fights to even be exciting. Not to mention his style has not evolved. I keep telling you, he fights the same way in all his fights and wondering if he still got it. No, you don't. You got to
So
do
you don't
something
think
else.
so you
Got to
don't
do
think he
something
make
else.
any adjustments for Rolly? Rolly is trash. You don't think he can make any adjustments for Rolly?
Can he make adjustments for Rolly?
Yeah, can he make the needed adjustments to beat Rolly? Because you're saying he keep fighting the same.
Yes. What you said. He needs to keep he needs to keep that other hand up as he's jabbing out because he gonna get caught. He don't need to leap in. He gonna get caught. Exposed to the body. If he goes up top, Rolly can hit him in the stomach, like Tim Bradley said. He gonna get caught. Like I'm trying for T.O. I really am, you guys. And yes, I'm not saying T.O. suck. Like I said, if T.O. can bring out the Josh Taylor fight, then I say, okay, it's gonna be a long night for Rolly. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a long night for Rolly if he can bring that mindset back. But how long ago was that Josh Taylor fight? What, 4, 3, 4?
Amanda Serrano looking old and slow.
I thought she was retiring. No,
This is her last fight, I think. She's supposed to get a knockout or something
that ain't happening.
to
Don't
break
sound
the
like.
knockout record.
Of the TO, wait, you said if of the TO is equipped to adjust because he has more tools. Where was those tools against
When do
Shakur?
T.O. adjust like that?
Exactly. And where were those tools against Shakur? Where?
We ain't see him at all. He didn't make not one adjustment.
Exactly. he just kept walking into shit. Just
He
boom.
didn't make not one adjustment. The thing was like, did you ever like have one of them like little robot dogs when you was little, and they'll just
Yes.
walk forward, and just walking forward,
Exactly.
bow, and then
Bow, bow.
and then they just walk forward. Like, come on, man, he ain't make not one
He ain't make
adjustment.
not one adjustment. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. He didn't even make
But
that fight competitive.
people saying you can't judge T.O. on that fight because it's Shakur Stevenson and he's the second best fighter in the universe, and he
Oh
made
my
T.O. look
god.
like that. He made
Oh
T.O. look
my
like that. So
god.
you cannot look at this fight through the eyes of Shakur Stevenson because it's Rolly Romero, and Rolly is not going to be able to do what Shakur Stevenson did in order to pull off a victory.
Okay, I have a question. What is the
Yes.
difference between Shakur Stevenson and Tio fight versus Tio versus Sandor Martin fight? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Sando Martin is a way better boxer than Rolly.
No, what is the difference between Tio versus Shakur and comparison? Compare, like, do you see any like, and
Oh,
then Tio versus Sandor
that style
Martin?
beats T.O. Yeah, that style beats T.O. Yes.
Okay, then. No, it is nothing spectacular. Shakur did nothing spectacular. Sandor
He
Martin was
shut him
robbed in that
out,
fight.
Key. No, he shut him
Sandor,
out,
oh
Key.
my
You
God.
don't think that was spectacular to shut out T.O.?
No,
Slick boxer Gordo?
no, he got shit. Did y'all see his face with Cleggett? No, Cleggett beat him up. Everybody argued that
Rolly
Cleggett
don't
was
fight
robbed.
like Cleggett, Key. Rolly don't fight like
He's gonna
Cleggett.
fight, and that's where he messed up at. He should have fought somebody else. To be honest with you, if you look at pull up the rankings for Rolly, who's all in what fighters did T.O. bypass? Because that'll make sense. I'm sure he turned down Brian Norman Jr. He already did that before, so he didn't want to go after that. He don't want to see Keyshawn. Um, maybe he thought that this was the more safer bet out of the guys, because I mean the rest of them probably would beat the brakes off of him. So since I'm sorry, y'all, I just don't think T.O. got it no more.
Somebody said they think T.O. is a lazy 140 pounder
I
going
just
up to
think T.O. is
47.
slow. I just
Oh,
think
some
T.O. is
people
slow.
said Rolly faster than T.O. I mean, T.O.
Rolly,
faster than Rolly. They said T.O. got faster combinations than Rolly.
T.O. got faster combinations. Okay, and Rolly can punch through them and not clip them.
Somebody say Rolly better win for y'all sake. Why do y'all keep saying that? Why does he better win?
I don't care
Like
if he win or
why do
not.
Key, why do we have to be right? Like this shit is crazy. Y'all pick T.O. and we pick Rolly. It's a fight prediction.
Well, y'all
Like
know
this
me. I'm
this
stubborn. I stand on
obsessive
my
need
truth.
to be right. This obsessive need to be right about everything is very immature, guys. We're just picking a fight. And I'm telling you why I think the fighter I'm picking gonna win. Why do I have to be right?
If Rolly get beat up, he get beat up. Like I said, if we get the mindset T.O.
That's what I'm saying.
of Josh Taylor, then it's gonna be a long night for Rolly. If not, he going to bed early. Period. T.O.
So this is what we're gonna check for in the first round or maybe the first couple of rounds, right? The first 60 seconds, we're gonna see is Lopez fighting off his back foot behind the stiff jab, or is
He
he
will.
falling over his front foot forcing power shots?
He will. He
He gonna
will.
fight behind the stiff jab, or he gonna
Yes.
fall over his front foot?
Um. Stiff jab.
Okay. The first
He
clinch.
always start off like that.
Okay, the first clinch when they tie up, does Romero physical mass easily manipulate and drain the smaller Lopez? So when we see them in the clinch, is Rolly gonna be able to just move T.O. around, and Rolly punches out the clinch. Rolly punches out the clinch. So that's gonna be something to look for. We're gonna listen to
You
the
should have
corner.
put. You should have put on that. Will Rolly elbow T.O. in the clinch? That's a good one. Y'all know Rolly ass is a dirty fighter.
It says, listen closely to T.O. Senior, the hangover. Is there a calm tactical adjustment or is
What
there
you call that
immediate
man?
panic?
Did you call him the hangover?
Yes.
You know what he needs to be? He needs to be an AA sponsor. I swear to God, he'll make a great one.
Girl, he is the hangover. Um, or is there immediate panic or friction? So we're going to be paying attention to Teofimo Sr. in the corner and how he's giving the instructions. And is Romero patiently holding his ground, or is he reverting to the crude slugger to chase a knockout? That's going to be something to look for. Is Rolly being patient, or is he in there just throwing wild hooks trying to knock Tio out? Or is he really trying to stick to a game plan?
Aircraft Carrier says she didn't break the record. Oh, the hangover here. um, those all make sense. I agree. I agree with all those. I would also like to see how they battle for lead dominant foot placement. Who's gonna win that battle? If Tio gets on the back foot and starts reverting back, then I'm gonna give it to Rolly. I'm really concerned for Tio on his back foot, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if out the gate he tries to be offensively dominant towards Rolly, but that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. I wouldn't be surprised if Tio get dropped in this. I mean, oh my God, 2 cents. I do not like this style. I see Rolly going for the knockout that will play in a Tio counter punching. Actually, I see Rolly fighting a very cautious fight, a very patient fight, like he did against Ryan. That's what I see. Can you guys hear me? Amanda won. Do y'all
Yeah,
agree?
we hear you. Yeah, she won. She didn't get the knockout. I was saying that I was saying that they friends. Do you think that play a factor? Like they get in the ring and they on some bullshit because they friends and shit. We doing all this analyzing and they in there bullshitting.
No, 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 no. I think they really gonna fight. I don't think. I don't think Tio has a choice in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel as though Tio really got to win this fight. 2 cents. I think they really gonna fight. I want to see somebody fly out the ring again. That Oshaki Foster and Raymond Ford fight spoiled me. Just
Man,
absolutely
Rapping
spoiled me
Ford just
rotten.
was being dramatic. He just threw himself out the ring.
No, he didn't. Oshaki Foster picked that man up and threw him 2 cents.
Nah, they haven't sparred in almost 10 years. Why everybody keep talking about this sparring? Rolly is a completely different fighter. Like seriously, the reason why that sparring shit ain't gonna work is because Rolly started learning to box as a professional. So you grow through a lot. It's people that my son used to spar towards the beginning, like when he was boxing and he beat their ass now. They don't even want to spar him no more. Like he caught up to him and then passed. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
Okay, Brian, you ain't have to bring that up. Okay, Ben Whitaker was
Everybody
assaulted.
said Amanda Serrano didn't look good. Damn, Dondrick say she need to retire. Damn. She looked like she was out of shape. Katie Taylor took Serrano's soul in the last fight. And it don't look it looked crazy that you and Alicia Baumgartner teaming up in the Remy video and you doing all that and then you go look like trash in your fight. I'm not saying you look like trash, that's what the comments are saying.
Wait, what are you talking about, Remy video?
Remy dropped the Clarissa diss song and Amanda Serrano,
Another one?
man.
Lord, have mercy. What did Clarissa do this time?
I don't know, girl. She said something about Remy, I guess. Let me find it. Let me find it real quick. I thought you knew this. Let me catch you up. How
I try to
how
say,
am I
that
hold
train.
on, Dondrick. How am I a hater? when y'all the ones that just said she need to retire and she didn't look good. And somebody said she looked like dumpster juice. I didn't say any of that. I'm
And
just
somebody
reading my
said that.
chat. You see how they do, Key? I'm just reading my chat. Like I
Yeah.
can't with these guys. I can't.
Wait, Dondrick, who do you don't like? Wait, does Dondrick not like Clarissa?
No, he doesn't. Nobody
And
likes Clarissa Key. Nobody likes Clarissa. But me, apparently.
what Clarissa do to y'all?
She's too loud. She always got something to say. She always threatening people. She talking to a married man. She be lying. She be copying Remy style. She be copying Alicia style. She need a mental evaluation. She should be banned from boxing. She loaded her gloves and cheated the last fight. She say she could be Rolly
Okay,
Romero and
that's what
cheat
I
on
wanted to
it.
talk to you about. What is everybody talking about with her? I didn't see the fight last week because I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie, I was my God.
Yeah, I got
But
so much to show you. Okay, let me show you the Alicia, and then I'm gonna show you the glove shit.
okay.
So she got a glove gate because she kept her
Oh
gloves off
shit.
and then didn't take them off to the press conference. But I feel like she took them in front of everybody and put them on the table. But I don't know. I don't know why she kept her gloves on so long. When I seen that, I was like, what the fuck she still got her gloves on? But she part of the Bud Buddy crew, so she probably got some glove gate shit going on. Who knows? She still ain't knocked nobody out. Amanda Savannah, this shit bomb going. And do you know? Oh, Key, I gotta show you this too. Key,
Okay.
where you been? I got so much to show you,
Girl
Key.
at work, girl at work. At work. Now we're not gonna say Clarissa is the best to ever do it in women's boxing. We're not gonna stunt now. We can't hate on that woman. Who is that?
I got bitches that ride if you bitches wanna go.
Hey. Hey, I like that. Okay, that Nuck If You Bug beat. Okay. Might have to do some joking, period. Hello, Ghetto Fat.
So that was them sitting in the car, Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgartner teaming up with Remy Ma to make a diss track. And I'm looking at the video like, why y'all not fighting each other? Like, why is y'all in there trying to pick at Clarissa when y'all know y'all too small to fight her? When y'all should be fighting each other. That's a big fight for women's boxing. Why y'all not fighting each other? Why nobody like calling for y'all to fucking fight each other? Why y'all trying to deflect by not fighting each other by acting like y'all really could do something with Clarissa Shields? Like y'all need to cut that shit out.
He's both of them. Like, not even a competition. I don't even know why they even. And I like all the girls, but Amanda Serrano gets stopped. Both of Clarissa stops both of them actually. Them chicks look rough. I be quiet. Be quiet. Just hold your tongue, Key.
Too good. I think it was the speed and the power.
Damn, she got a big
Going
ass head.
against
There's different ratings that come out that seem legitimate, and in good consciousness, how can you put anybody else above Clarissa Shields? I don't want to make any accusations, but Clarissa is
Rewind.
number
Oh,
one
okay.
by miles.
Yes.
Look at her
Yeah.
resume. Look at her accomplishments. Look how many tickets she sells. Look how much attention she gathers for the sport of boxing. She's the first woman in the United States to be the main event on television. And she's unapologetic about the equality and the respect that women deserve in the sport of boxing. And every event we've had since the beginning of her career, Clarissa made sure that there was at least one women's fight on the card. Today there were five. So Clarissa is opening up the door of opportunity for females all over the world, and it's really incredible. And about Clarissa being her own, I service Clarissa, and I'm very grateful to be with her since the beginning of her career with my partner Ruben Branson and Papoose and Win.
Now they're saying she's taking her gloves off under the table. Like, why is she taking her gloves off under the table?
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay. Okay.
And I'm just thinking, like, you heard the tape coming off. I'm thinking they maybe not trying to make that much noise, but I don't know.
But you know,
Because she shouldn't even have them
Don King,
on.
Bob Arum say about Muhammad Ali, that he promoted himself. He made the reality, and Clarissa is the GOAT, the Muhammad Ali of this generation, and she, for women's sports and for women's boxing, creates the bridge and the opportunity for it all to grow. So she's great inside the ring and outside the ring as well.
Great fight. And I think for a lot of the folks who saw King Scott for the first time,
Dang, Clarissa got a big head too.
Yourself, the country, and all that good
I think it's the angle,
Now,
P.
two questions for you. What was the biggest surprise?
God
All
damn,
that
look at
all
her
that
head.
head's pretty big.
And then secondly, can you touch a little
Oh
bit
my
on
God.
the negative narrative?
She got 3 parts in her forehead, G.
About Clarissa, you working with her through the entire fight camp. What can you say about Clarissa, the person, that maybe media and a lot of folks?
It's like an octagon, isn't it?
To be honest, I probably was a little bit nervous going into it because I wasn't sure whether the media do sway little things, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. But there was absolute respect the whole way through it.
Look, it's pulsating,
she
2
was
cents.
very, very
She
sportsmanlike
just got
and
punched in the
quiet
face.
the whole way through.
Nah, sis,
She
that's
still,
her head, G. That's her head.
held her own and like spoke the way she should because she has all those accolades. But yeah,
Oh my God, look like she got Botox shot.
that was
Oh.
and Clarissa the whole way through. So I think it's a little bit of a negative narrative that's not true. Well, it didn't apply to me.
Wondering what was the biggest surprise in terms of actually being in the ring that maybe you weren't anticipating?
It's probably.
Oh, look, it moves when she talks. Oh my God, that's a big head.
Punches coming quicker, and I
It's the
couldn't
weight.
match that.
I lost the weight. That's made me look quicker, but I ain't that bad to
Pat, you've been around.
Nah, go back to that head.
Your entire professional career.
Papoose, give her
Talk
your
a little bit
hat,
about
bro.
Clarissa's star
Give
power
her
and what
something.
makes it different from what you've seen coming up.
I've been around the best of them.
So she's taking her gloves off right here in front of everybody.
Right.
So I don't know what that means, but I'm just showing y'all where she took her gloves off at, because everybody's like, she got her gloves on. So they at the post-fight press conference, and she taking her gloves off.
So where was she supposed to take them off at?
You know, you're supposed to cut your gloves off in the ring, and I guess the referee's supposed to take them, but I be seeing people taking their own gloves back. I don't see the referee taking nobody's gloves. But the fact that she had them on so long, all the way to the post-fight press conference, like, why? Why didn't you ain't been there and took these off? I don't understand. Maybe she was too excited. I don't know. But it is suspicious. I ain't tripping about nobody saying she got a glove gate, because why the hell you got your gloves on all the way to the post-fight press conference? However, though, she is taking them off in front of everybody.
Very, very, very smart. She maps everything out, and her discipline is also something I've never seen before. Dedication, very passionate about the sport. And, you know, of course.
Where is Clarissa hairline?
I mean, that speaks for itself. But
Oh my God, they just got these women up here looking all kind of crazy.
She keep wearing all them damn wigs. You know that should be messing your edges up.
Where is her edges?
You know,
Oh my God, she got scalp. Nothing but scalp.
A new opponent, Dimitri, Brother Rule, and all of us. You know, you always got the haters who start trying to talk down on her opponents. But if you look at reality, what really happens is after they fight Clarissa, I can name 2 different opponents, Lonnie Daniels and Daniel Perkins, who went on to get knockouts in their very next fight. So when you look at Floyd Mayweather, the fighters look amazing. But when they get in there with Mayweather, they look like shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and not.
There go her gloves right there, y'all. There they go.
Where so nobody was able to inspect them.
Right. She got the magic gloves.
I say it like that, but Clarissa is so no for real. I don't disrespect fighters. Like I see what it takes to get in that ring. It takes a lot. I see the sacrifice and the commitment, everything that she makes. But what I'm trying to say to y'all is, don't allow these haters to talk down on her opponents. Katie Scott, as you can see, she was strong, she was tough, she stood in there all the way to the end. So what I'm saying.
All right, yeah. She got 3 towels thrown in the ring. Talking about she stayed down to the end. Cut it out, Peppers. So what else I need to show you, Keith? What else you was talking about?
So they're upset. So they're calling. Okay, so are they calling for an investigation? Am I hearing that correctly?
No, they're just calling her a cheater.
They're calling her a cheater.
Yes.
I think okay, I can see where people are coming from,
I mean, I
but
get it. She got the
I get
magic
it.
gloves. You know, she was the buddy crew, so maybe they taught her about the magic gloves, the magic tricks.
Oh, did you see Pap got his got Clarissa name tattooed on him?
I seen that.
But why it take him so goddamn long? You see what I'm saying? Dude just be, bro. He should have got that. He should have got her tatted day 3 of their relationship. Period.
Hell no, I don't gotta get no tattoo because you delusional.
No, okay, we know that Clarissa took 27 hours, but he could at least, took 72 or 84 hours though to
He should have
get
broke
her
up with her
name.
when she got that tattoo.
Period.
You should have broke up with her. Like you is crazy.
That's what she should have did. That's what he should have did. He should have got her name tattoo my name so I know it's real. That's what you know what I'm saying.
Man, that's tattooing your name don't mean shit. I know people walking around here looking like a sign-in sheet.
That is true. I said I have to be married for a very long time before I do something like that.
I mean, Key, it's always tattoo remover and cover-ups. It ain't that serious.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I get an initial. They ask who that, who that initial for. I'm gonna say my mama.
So what y'all think they gonna be saying about Amanda Serrano? What y'all think the consensus gonna be on that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't watch it. If she did that bad, it'd be like what we said. It's time for her to retire. Go on home, pack it up.
I think that was her last fight, wasn't it, y'all?
I hope so. If she looked that bad, I hope so. So Clarissa got the glove gate, and Pat got her name tatted, and now Alicia Baumgartner then linked up with Remy Ma. Is that what you're saying?
And
That's the video.
to be in her diss track video
To
Mr.
Clarissa
Shields.
Shields. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So the girls are fighting. They being messy.
And this is what I wanted to show you, Key. Because people don't be understanding like why I be kind of like going a little bit hard for Clarissa Shields. Not hard for her, but just trying to point out how crazy the propaganda is and how people try to take away from her boxing. And normally I don't pull up other content creators and really talk about they content or nothing like that. But I just want to show you this because you've been MIA, so and I know we ain't talking in a while. So we're gonna talk how we talk. The fellas can join in the conversation. Yes, me and Key do talk offline. It says she has one more fight, but I think she should retire. I've been saying it for a while now. What you think about the fight, TD? Says no, she gonna fight one more time. So look at this, Key. Clarissa. Oh no.
Whoa! Whose is this?
Hold on, here we go. Look, Clarissa. Right? And those are the live streams. Those are the live streams. Let's take a look at the videos.
Oh, that's my boy. I like boxing.
Clarissa. Clarissa, 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 Clarissa. Clarissa, 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 Clarissa. And you get the idea, right? As I scroll down,
Yeah.
Clarissa, 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 Clarissa.
Okay, 2 cents. I don't like Carissa that damn much. We're not gonna keep saying her name like Destiny's Child.
This is just 3 weeks. That's crazy, right?
I mean, I guess you got to go where the algorithm and the drama is because, I mean, what else is popping off? I mean, that Devin situation with
She,
has sizzled out. Um, who you know what I'm saying? Shakur situation sizzled out. Keyshawn. So I guess Clarissa up next. Damn, I don't want to say her name no more. What? What was you saying, 2 cents?
oh no, I was just saying that's crazy work. And that's just one channel. It's so many channels like that. It's
Yeah, they
channels
said
that's
it. They said there's other channels that keep they got whole things on her. That's kind of obsessive.
it's weird, right?
That's
They
kind of
have like
obsessive.
let me see if I can find this channel. Let me find this channel. It's strange. It's really weird to me. Like I get it. People gonna talk about her. I'm not saying that they be like, you acting like nobody can talk about Clarissa. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this shit right here is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Let
Yeah,
me see
that
if I can
is. Hey, Rare Breeds. Hey, ABZ. Good to see y'all. I haven't seen y'all in so long. Hey, Track 327. I didn't know that they were wilding out. Man, I've been gone for 3 weeks and y'all cutting up.
I'm telling you.
But I think because it's not that much boxing movement really going on. Like,
Look at
who is
this
that?
page right here. This page, all of these are about Clarissa and Remy Ma.
I'm surprised that she hasn't sent out a cease and desist.
I know, right? Can she do that?
I mean, to content creators, yes, she can if they're saying something defamatory against her
Look at
or she don't
Punch.
like.
Look
But
at the punch.
hmm?
Go ahead. It says, look at the views of Punch Drunk videos when he doesn't talk Clarissa. Then you'll know why he has to talk Clarissa so much. That's nasty work.
Mm.
But that's nasty when you build your channel around that type of energy and you gotta keep doing it. That's why I don't do that. That's why I don't make negative content like that. Cause I don't want to have to keep that up. And then people you building your channel off of negative content, in my opinion, I feel like people don't support. People that are on your channel for negativity, I feel like they don't support. But that's just my opinion. And that's why I don't do that over here. You may feel like I'm hating because my opinion, but it's an honest critique or criticism coming from me. And you can feel how you want to feel.
True.
But that shit nasty work. Like if you don't get no views, you need to do something. That's crazy. But it is what it is. It's YouTube. It's YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I guess for me, it's like over this, I can see why they're trying to blow it up and make it something that it's not. To continue this hate train because prior to the glove gate, what was it again? 2 cents. Oh, it was her pushing Alicia Baumgartner. They made a big deal about that, which she was wrong. She shouldn't have went up to that girl.
Right, right.
Keep your hands to yourself and everything. But so it was that they blew that up, right? So she's looked at and viewed as this terrorist of female boxing. And then prior to that, it was the Papoose situation with Remy Ma. Remy Ma did the absolute most with all them videos on social media, just posting. So it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, her name has been attached to a lot, but we talked about this when all this stuff was going on. I said I don't want Clarissa to be known more for her antics, where they can shine her in the light of her antics rather than her pure talent. And
But they're gonna do that to deflect from it though, always. And she don't make it no
oh,
better.
Dondrick.
But she's not she doesn't make it any better. Like it's almost like she should just be quiet. But then it's like that's not fair though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should she just have to be quiet? Like, if she want to come out and say what she want to say, she can come out and say what she want to say. Like, y'all, people can't control her. They can't make her act how they want her to act because they don't like her personality. They can't make her not say she didn't have opinions about people because they can't make her be classy. Like, they can't make her be any of that.
Right. Have a
And,
good day
and
at work, Dondrick. Mm-hmm.
at work, Dondrick, you gotta go to work. Oh, you got to
Right,
work
Dondrick.
tomorrow. All right. Good night, Dondrick.
Have a good night. Be safe
Take
and
it.
stay your ass in the house.
Take your ass to sleep.
Exactly.
I want to read you some of these comments I've been seeing on some of these videos. It's crazy. Like I actually be commenting back because just cause like what the fuck are y'all talking about? Not this video. Um yeah, kid, it's crazy out here. But she
I
not the face
see.
of women's boxing though. She not the face of women's boxing.
No, she definitely is, and she's the most she is the most successful. You know what I'm saying? Like we won't see another Clarissa Shields in boxing for a very long time.
Ever.
Yeah, like it's gonna be man. Yeah. So she is the standard. I get it. Do I agree with the things that she does? No, absolutely. But none of us is perfect, but but fortunately for her, she's in a field with boxing that's which is less regulated, that she can get away with a lot of these things. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
she
That
can't. She not getting
yes,
away with this shit.
I mean, it's not stopping her ticket sales. It's not stopping people for still going out and supporting her. She's had back-to-back successful shows in the past several months.
That's a lie, key. They was handing out tickets.
No, don't no. She's had back-to-back
No, they
successful
was handing out
shows.
hundreds of tickets, Key. They was
That's
handing
what
out
they
hundreds of
said.
tickets for free. Yep, because apparently if you get a free ticket, that means you automatically gonna show up. So they was handing out hundreds and hundreds of free tickets to get 16,000 people in that building. And everybody didn't even show up for her. They showed up for the Ray J fight at the beginning of the card and stayed for the whole time to watch her fight. But they didn't come for her. They came for the Ray J fight.
Oh my God. That piss poor of a fight. The highlights I seen with that, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. No, that's not true. No, Clarissa has a huge following. They have to stop. They gotta stop hating on that woman. The only within the past year, the only fights that they handed out tickets to was that Berlanga and Shiraz card in New York. Now that one I could confirm.
Shout out to
Okay.
Rare Breed Boxing with the orange in the super chat. Shout out to Rare Breed with the 20 in the super chat. He says, soup to the ladies of real boxing talk. Shout out Rare Breed Boxing. Look. Thomas TD says, I can confirm that they were passing out tickets. He says this is a fact that they
Thank
were
you.
passing out tickets. So Key, are you saying that that's not true? That they were not passing out hundreds and hundreds of tickets to the Clarissa Shields fight?
I didn't hear that. I know for the Shiraz and Berlanga fight they was.
So you
Which
telling me
fight,
all
Thomas?
those
Which fight you talking about, Thomas? You
the
talking about
one you talking about, the
the
Shiraz and
Berlanga?
Berlanga fight?
Huh?
Yeah, he talking about the Shiraz and Berlanga fight.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't hear that with Clarissa. No, they bought them tickets. It's
See, I'm telling
Georgia.
you.
Georgia is one of the only states where everybody got a job, but we don't know what the hell they do. They just got money and that's all we know,
Yeah,
okay?
you know they scamming like a motherfucker out there.
Exactly. So come on now.
You know, when I was in college, I went to visit. I almost moved to Atlanta when I graduated college. I'm so glad I didn't. And I thought everybody,
Why?
I was like, man, I listen, I wouldn't trust not one single person in Atlanta. That shit is upside down. Um, I liked it when I was younger. Like the club scene was popping. It 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 was fun. But then when I like really learned about Atlanta and what Atlanta really was and how it go down in Atlanta, and I realized everybody like folks is scamming there. I'm thinking like, oh, everybody out here a young black professional. They got the nice cars. Like, no, everybody out here is fucking scamming.
Now
But
that I'm yeah, some of them do, I'm sure.
it's a lot. That's like scamming capital, Key. Atlanta.
See, I don't spend enough time. See, I be on the outskirts when I go to Georgia. Um, I can't deal with all that. That's a lot of traffic. I thought Chicago was horrible. My God. Atlanta's a whole different beast. Um, but I guess I gotta see. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna hang around some Atlanta folks, see what I see, y'all.
Atlanta is you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Key. They wasn't playing.
I haven't watched, I haven't seen that show since Stevie J and them was on. Like that's the first season. I
You
can't
stopped
deal
watching
with
it.
it. Yeah, I can't deal with all that yelling and all them fighting and everything. Like Jocelyn and all them, they were doing too much. And then even Real Housewives, I've been stopped watching that. Like
It was the
years.
best
I don't
seasons.
I don't watch no reality TV. Everybody's on this Love Island. I'm like, what the hell is that? Nobody
Nah,
wants to
Shorty,
watch
man, I
House
ain't
of
get scammed in
Dragons.
Atlanta. I
Nobody
ain't get
wants to
scammed
watch
in Atlanta.
Lanterns, huh?
And they tried to, and I almost got scammed in Miami, but I ain't get scammed in Atlanta. But I did almost get scammed in
Oh, I
Miami.
can't do now. Miami is dirty. I cannot.
Man,
I
Miami
cannot.
fun as hell,
I didn't even go out there. I had to do a contract out there a few years ago. And I was like, never again. The homeless people just perverted. It was just And then the food, like the food is decent, you know what I'm saying? It's decent, but it's not. Y'all know. Us Chicagoans, we think that we have the best food in the world. Like there's nothing like it ever. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like our Cubans, you know what I'm saying? Our Cubans fresh. You feel me? Like our Puerto Ricans fresh, our Mexicans fresh, Chinese fresh. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know what I'm saying? Like authentic food. So their food is different than Miami food is not all that good to me. And I go and I tried. I want to try your oxtails, your plantains. I want to try all that. You know what I'm saying? I could really see if you know how to, you know what I'm saying, know how to get in there with the flavors. I was not impressed in Miami. I wasn't impressed at all. I was not impressed. I was not. I was trying to figure out like why y'all
Then I
so.
had some good Italian food in Miami. I went to the beach in Miami. We went out in Miami. I had a blast in Miami, Key. And I went to the Beyonce concert. I had a blast out there when I was out there. But anyway, that's an offline conversation. So here is the what I was telling you about. You see these Clarissa Shields tickets are not selling. Clarissa's career is over, barely selling tickets. Breaking news, Clarissa Shields, your ticket sales seem odd. Clarissa Shields ticket sales are underperforming. How about them ticket sales? Clarissa Shields fight not selling. Radio stations skip tickets. So that's what they're saying about the ticket sales, Keith.
Nah, they showed up and showed out.
But
I love Puerto Rico Red Breeze. I go almost every other year. I love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, well, Miami a melting pot. Miami,
Shit.
oh, that's my only thing. Miami expensive as hell.
For no reason.
It's like crazy, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Georgia, Atlanta expensive for no reason. They parking is ridiculous. Oh my God. Georgia, yeah, all of that is just but I guess they're gonna continue that drives their ratings up and everything. It doesn't seem like Clarissa is too worried, about too much. You feel me? So oh well.
Did you see the interview with Hannah Gabriel's Key? With her talking about Clarissa Shields, and I don't know. It's like for some reason she's saying I don't know. It's kind of coming off like she's saying Clarissa Shields got her blackballed.
I didn't see that. No. No aircraft, but I was there for work, for business, not for pleasure. So maybe if I go there for pleasure, like Two Cents did, I'll turn up.
Oh,
No,
you
I
was
didn't
out there
see that. But
working.
yeah, I had did a
So you
contract
ain't
out
get to
there a few
see the
years ago.
nightlife. I was out there for the nightlife. You was out there for like real stuff.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. I couldn't because we had to be to work at 5 a.m. I had to be to work at 5, so no, I wasn't able to. But no, I didn't see that interview with Hannah Gabriel's.
I'm trying to find it. Let me find the clip. It's Mill City. Mill City act like a messy church lady.
I like Mill City. Mill City's funny to me.
Mill City is so messy too.
He's Mr. I call him Mr. Nonetheless, nevertheless. He say that all the time. I saw a homeless man build a 2-story box in LA. It looked pretty legit. He had an NBA 2K on somehow. Okay, I need to. Okay, LA. I saw the Hannah Gabriel interview. She sounds like she think Clarissa is ducking her. Then
How
okay.
was how was
Oh,
Clarissa ducking her when she already beat her? She signed to fight a rematch, and then Hannah Gabriel's popped dirty. How was that ducking you? I've already. What do you mean? I've already beat you. First of all, second of all, I tried to rematch you, and then you popped dirty. How was that ducking you? And then you haven't fought anybody else. Has she fought anybody else since she even fought Clarissa? I mean, yeah. I mean, when is the last time she fought? Ain't it been like 2 years, 3 years? How long she been out the ring?
I
Has she been
don't.
back in the ring since she
Yeah,
tried to rematch Clarissa? I gotta find
she
the fucking
just,
clip of this interview.
she's just turning on to the.
Yeah, it's crazy how Clarissa not the face of boxing, but she have a fight now. Everybody hopping on the wave trying to clout chase for real. Like that's what's happening.
Mm.
Look, Amanda Serrano had her fight right after Clarissa, the week after Clarissa had hers. Why do y'all think Amanda Serrano did that? Why Amanda Serrano ain't have a fight before Clarissa Shields? Hmm? I wasn't even gonna go there, but I'm just saying. I wasn't even gonna go there, but I'm just saying. Why y'all think she did that? So she can ride the wave. A rising tide raises all boats. A rising tide raises all boats. You know who else should have a fight coming up? Alicia Baumgartner. She should have had a fight coming up the week after Clarissa Shields, or she should have a fight coming up the week after Amanda Serrano. You gotta keep the momentum going, like they all playing off of each other. But I don't know what Alicia Baumgartner is doing. She got plenty of big fights that she could be making. Why is she not making them? And why hasn't she left the 130-pound division? Why she can't go to 35 and fight Caroline Dubois? Why she can't rematch Michaela Mayer? She acting like Devin Haney, missing her moment. You got all this attention on you because you beefing with Clarissa Shields. Everybody saying you the face of boxing. Get in, do something with this attention, with this momentum that all of women boxing is having. Not just Clarissa. All of women boxing is having this right now. A lot of it is due to her. If we're gonna be honest, you got to be honest about that.
Mm,
But
they
y'all too
not.
busy trying to link up in a video for what, man? Come on, man, do something. Clarissa taking all the heat. She getting all the attention. She bringing it all to boxing. And y'all just squandering it away. Well, at least Amanda Serrano tried to take advantage of it. But Alicia Baumgartner, what are you doing? Amanda Serrano about to retire. You not. You in the prime of your career right now. What are you doing? I don't
That's true.
understand. I don't understand.
That is true.
You're never gonna fight Clarissa. We get it. Y'all gonna keep having this beef. Keep it up. Competition is good for the sport. That's great. Y'all little beef and back and forth. That's great. Clarissa is obviously gonna take more heat for any beef she ever gets in. But you need to be taking advantage of this momentum that you got going right now. You need to make a fight. You need to make a big fight at that. You need to make a big fight, Alicia, and you need to look good in that fight.
That is
It's
true.
it's not gonna be one single face of women boxing, just like it don't be one single face of men's boxing. It can be a single face and it can be multiple faces. It don't just have to be one face of women boxing. So Alicia Baumgartner, if you're one of the faces of women boxing, it's time for you to start carrying it like that. It's time for you to start putting on. It's time for you to start selling more tickets and filling up bigger and bigger venues. Because that is what women boxing needs. Not for a bunch of grown men to sit around on the internet to try to control people and tell them what they need to do, what they need to wear, who they need to date, what they need to eat, how their hair need to look. Shit is egregious. Go fight Caroline Dubois.
Ooh, I want that fight so bad. That's a good fight. That's a
Like
great
what?
fight.
Make the fight. Like go fight her. Everybody talking about all the smoke at the smaller weight classes. Why Alicia ain't fighting none then? If all the smoke is at the smaller weight classes, Alicia, the shit should be jumping then. It should be going down. Alicia should be she should be doing her thing at the smaller weight classes if that's where all the smoke at. Right or wrong, Keith?
No, that's right. They might as well. Like, who else can Alicia fight?
Got Michaela Mayer down there. She trying to make the big fights. She about to fight Chantel Cameron. She called Baumgartner out like she said she feel like Baumgartner just trying to be famous. She not trying to make no big fights. And I'm like, I can see that.
Yeah, easy fights.
So I don't know, man. This stuff get exposed eventually. You clout chase, you clout chase, you clout chase, and it all get exposed. Look at what's happening in the men's boxing to T.O. and Shakur. Are you caught up on their drama, Keith?
No, what they say.
About the
What's going on with
whole
Shakur?
Keyshawn not taking the purse bid and all of that.
What did they say about that?
Well, there was a purse bid for the fight with Devin Haney for like
Right, and
2.1 million.
Keyshawn pulled out
Keyshawn
because he
turned it
wanted more
down, okay.
money.
Because he wanted more money. And they were saying that Devin was in talks with Jack Catterall and Liam Paro. Come to find out, Liam Paro say that shit was just on the internet. They ain't never talking about nothing. Jack Catterall say he signed a contract, but he haven't heard back from Devin now. And now it's rumored that Keyshawn might be fighting Jack Catterall and Liam Paro might be fighting who is Liam Paro fighting, y'all?
Oh my God. So who is Devin fighting?
Exactly. So now
What's
the
going
question
on with
people are,
Devin?
and people are asking like, is Devin really blackballed this time? Like, are people sick of him and his shenanigans? Because I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is that Devin is, lowballing these fighters for these fights.
For what though?
I don't know. I think that they don't really. I don't think they have intentions on fighting this year. I think they're about to do this we fight once a year thing, but they got to try to make it seem like they trying to stay active. That's what I think is going on because I don't all the fake negotiations, the line, the saying you because it would listen, Key. It was a rumor that Liam Paro was outpricing himself out the fight, and the Haney fans was harassing the man on X.
What?
They harassing him, telling him he need to take the $3 million and why he ain't signed a contract and all kind of crazy stuff.
They were harassing Liam Paro
Yeah,
or Jack Catterall.
Paro. I don't know if it was Paro or Catterall. It was one of them. Might have been both of them.
Oh my God. So Devin is not fighting nobody. And his name isn't.
Not that we
Ah,
know of.
this is a headache. I don't know where's Bill? Why Bill so quiet?
I don't know. Bill might have done some interviews. I don't really keep up with Bill like that. He do too many interviews. It's hard to keep up with him.
So we ain't getting no fights. We back at square one. So what about Shakur? Who is Shakur? Like they lining him up?
For some reason, here go Clarissa. You know she had to say something. For some reason, Shakur haven't announced who he's fighting yet. Clarissa say, I ain't saying nothing tonight. Y'all watched the same fight I did.
Devin can beat Pyro though, so I can see why they want. That's an easy lick for him. Oh,
What
Clarissa,
about
not
Jack
now.
Catterall?
Jack Catterall, that's a good fight, but I still got Devin. I think Devin will be a little too much for him. Um, but I still say, like, look, we 2 years removed. Devin needs to fight Ryan. I mean, I don't understand why they won't just get in the ring.
Ryan say he not fighting him till Devin apologize for setting him up during their fight to make him look like he cheated.
Oh God, Ryan gotta let that go. Just get in there and fight the man. Sir, Sin Ironheart says she typed that with her gloves on from last week. You
She got the magic
silly.
glove, Sin. She got the magic glove. Serrano put on a hot pocket performance. What does that mean? What's a hot pocket performance? 2 cents. That tweet is the exact same one Bud put against Boots, and you didn't like it when Bud did it. That's not the exact same tweet. Bud said he not gonna comment. He said he don't got no comment. He tweeted he not gonna he made a comment about how he not gonna comment. Clarissa said, I ain't about to say nothing tonight. Y'all watch the same fight I did. And then she followed it up and said, I've seen, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why y'all try to like make every situation be the same.
Uh, well, look, I can't even be mad at Clarissa throwing stones right now because what the hell was y'all doing in that Remy Ma video? So I can't even be mad at Clarissa.
And she said, I ain't saying nothing tonight. That means she gonna say something tomorrow. Nah, I ain't gonna comment. Like if you're not gonna comment, then don't comment about how you not gonna comment. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy, Keith?
Absolutely.
You're gonna comment about how you gonna keep your comments to yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's how she, they been throwing jabs and everything at each other for a long time now. So I'm not surprised.
And that's what I'm saying. Like people act like Clarissa, they not beefing with each other. That's like
But
they're
this was gonna
beefing.
piss me off. Amanda Serrano probably gonna come out talking about unity and women boxing, but yeah, you in Remy Ma video being messy. I swear to God, I'm pretty sure because that's what she do. Like I'm not gonna act like Amanda Serrano don't throw six and hide don't
They
throw
act
stones
like
and hide
she
her
do,
hands.
Key. They act like Amanda
Like she
Serrano
do
don't
that
do
too.
nothing.
She be
She is
messing with
so passive
Clarissa.
aggressive. She
Yes,
is
she
so passive
is.
aggressive, Key.
She's
She is
super
so
passive.
passive aggressive. Like, bruh. Like, and if you go back and check my catalog, I got videos of me like pointing out when she would start shit on X, and then see, she just be doing little slick shit, but Clarissa gonna come out and she gonna say something. And of course, all the attention gonna be on her when she say something, but y'all don't see what's causing her to say something. Y'all don't see that because y'all not paying attention to Amanda Serrano.
Exactly.
Well, y'all knew
That was
Clarissa
an
was gonna.
Ironheart that called. Oh Lord Jesus, I would never
Let me
forget
see.
that nickname that he called Clarissa.
Let's see. It says, LOL, Amanda opponent had more than 10 fights. The difference is, hold on, keep about to read the comments. Let's see what the comments say. Oh shit. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me blow them up so everybody can see them.
What it say? What it say, Sin? What did the word say on the gloves?
LOL, Amanda opponent had more than 10. Oh, this round one. The difference is she 37 and a 27-year-old. Clarissa is 30 and 31. Her last opponent. They keep always want to talk about the age of people opponents. Please go look at every female boxer's resume and look at the age of their opponents. Shields dominates her opponents every time. Katie, Alicia, Amanda, and others. Some of them get gifted decisions, struggle sometimes or lose. There is no comparison ever. Shields is the league above everyone by far. Shields is truly the GOAT. Amanda still got paid more than Shields did. How? She was in a much smaller venue, round one. I know it was coming. You see how quiet they were when Shields won and sold out her fight. They had nothing to say because Shields dominated. Now look at one of her ops, Amanda, really losing tonight. Yeah.
Oh
Crazy
well.
work. Crazy work.
Then said you gotta I guess something was on her gloves, something was written on her gloves. He said you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Tell us, what did it say?
No, it said loaded. It says loaded something on her gloves. I seen that video earlier. Loaded woke. That's what it said on her gloves.
Why is that wrong, Sin?
I guess because it say loaded on her gloves.
Yeah, I wonder why would that be wrong? I want it doesn't look like there's gonna be an investigation or anything, so she'll be fine.
Well, now she a cheater, so add that to the list, Key.
No, I don't believe she a cheater. If
Blood.
Atlanta athletic commission didn't come out and say nothing, then she ain't cheating.
You'll see how if you get away with that one, Key.
Nah, they got to come out and say that she cheated. She didn't cheat. I mean, now was she wrong for that? Yeah. And she didn't take them off for 3 hours after the fight. Damn, 3 hours.
That is not true, Sin Ironheart. I just showed where she took him off at. Y'all stop. Y'all gotta stop now. See, this where y'all be taking stuff too far now. That's funny, loaded gloves, cool, but come on. She ain't take them off for 3 hours. It's nasty work.
That's hilarious. We not gonna put on no false narratives, y'all. Right, like how she goes to the bathroom, how she shower.
They say she didn't shower, Key. They say she went to her after party musty right after the fight.
She took them off in Walmart on Tuesday. Oh my God. Well, I want to say shout out to, since I know I've been gone for 3 weeks, y'all. I've been so busy. Next week, I'm hoping that Friday is a lighter load like today, even though technically it truly wasn't. But it's great to take to check, back into all this great boxing talk and what I've been missing out on. Do y'all make sure y'all here tomorrow? We will be
Fight
watching the
party.
T.O. versus
Party.
Rolly.
See, Key, somebody told me that T.O. was a regular fucking fighter.
Beautiful. Wow, look like a new fighter. It look like a new fighter. He said in that fight. Big right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. Another one of the boots. Regular. It's regular. He's back. Regular. Boots is holding. Fighter. Boots is holding. Regular. Fucking fighter. Ladies and gentlemen. Regular. He's regular. Fighter. Regular. Fucking fighter.
Hold on. Let's see.
Regular fucking fighter. 23-year-old fucking kid.
Wow, what a round.
Regular fucking
What a
fighter.
round.
Regular fighter.
What a round.
Say something, bitches. Regular fighter. Regular fucking fighter.
All them minutes.
It don't matter what he do. It don't matter what he do. I don't care what he do. A regular fighter. This is a wolf. This is a great fighting fight.
Oh,
man,
they about to bang the fuck out. They about to bang the fuck out.
Let's fight then. Yo, this is the fight. This is the fight of the year. 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 He never been here before. Boots never been hurt. Y'all never seen.
Well, we about to figure it out.
You never seen this. Round 3. What? Was the right round? Was Norman right? Was Norman right? That's one round, Norman. That's one round. He gotta keep going. No.
That is guy gonna ever not be funny, Key.
They did too much only for Xander to get dropped.
Only for Xander to get his ass whooped.
Whoops. Okay, we don't got to talk about it. Dang, y'all.
Key, what I told you, Key said right again. What I told you about
Whatever.
Xander, Key. What I told you
Whatever.
about Xander, Key.
Whatever. Y'all know
Do
my
y'all
heart
see?
was hurt.
Hold on. Do y'all see how people do me when I'm right? The aircraft carrier, he tell me I'm right. He ain't gonna doubt me. And then the very next time, we going through the same cycle. Now he doubting me again. I told Key, Xander was food, Key. He gonna feed himself to one of the big names at 154. Didn't I
Whatever.
tell you that? Did I say that, Key?
Y'all ain't have to do Xander like that. Y'all ain't
But
have to do
Key,
Xander like that.
Did I tell you that though?
Y'all ain't have to do Xander like that.
Key, did I not say Xander
No
gonna feed
habla
himself to one of
inglés.
the big names?
No habla inglés. Y'all I can't believe. Oh God, y'all just want me to relive old wounds. Lord, I'm still devastation about that. Still devastation.
J-Man said they jumped up like someone scored a winning touchdown.
It was horrible. They did the most.
Key, I wanted to be so mad when I seen that, but I just could not stop laughing. I was crying laughing. I was like, this dude is like the biggest hater ever, bruh.
And his son is the one that ducked him.
Bruh. Oh my goodness.
That Boots would have ended Brian Norman's career, low key.
He would have, bruh, what ended? Booth might have caught a body in that ring. Fucking with Brian Norman. But Xander Zayas barely made it out.
Exactly.
So y'all.
But yes, it's been great boxing talk. So I gotta get up in the morning. Salute to 2 Cents. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. 2 Cents, I'm gonna text you tomorrow. We'll talk off air, but for the fight, salute to the kings and the queens that was here tonight. It's really good to see y'all. Miss y'all. And as always, I'm out.
All right. Shout out to Key with the T. Finally back with us, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Key with the T. Back in the building, joining us tonight for Ladies Night. We missed Jupe tonight. I wanted Jupe to come break down the fight with us. And I missed her insight tonight. Shout out to Jupe. Chef Jupe RD in the building. Hopefully she comes to the fight party tomorrow. Johnny Durag, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show. Let me see what else I got for y'all. Let me see what video I'm gonna close out the show with y'all for tonight. Something from the catalog. I need to make some more videos. I haven't made a video in 4 weeks. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. We'll watch this video tonight. I'll close with this one. Shout out to everybody that joined me tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Another Rolly T.O. breakdown. I'm glad that we are able to talk about these fights in an objective manner. I'm glad that this is a space where everybody can have their own thoughts and opinions, and we don't fall into groupthink or anything like that. This is not an echo chamber where I just sit up here and talk to y'all and need validation. This is not that. This is a place where everybody can come, have their own opinions, their own 2 cents, and we just talk and discuss like we did tonight. We had some people in the chat picking T.O. We had some people in the chat picking Rolly. We broke it down. You gave your reasons for why you thought what you thought. I gave my reasons for why I thought what I thought. And then you still have people coming in the chat telling me, oh, I better be right, or it's gonna backfire if I'm wrong. And that type of mentality and thinking, we don't do that over here. Yeah, we might joke and play, oh, you got it wrong, or you picked this person, but whose goal is it to be 100% right? Because my goal is not to be right at all. Like, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I don't care. I just happen to be right more than I'm wrong. But I don't, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That doesn't bother me at all. Like, what are we talking about? The only time I'm upset about being wrong about picking a fight is when I put money on it. Then. But I'm not putting no money on the fight. But I'm telling you, if Rolly knock out T.O., I'm going to be sick. Plus 700? Let me see. Well, on my Bovada, it is plus 650. So, yeah, I'm going to be sick. I could throw a stack on that. But I don't know if Rolly going to knock out T.O. I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. if I should, put that stack on it. Ooh, I'll be mad if I lose $1,000 fucking around with Rolly. See, I'm not just like dead set. Like I know I'm going hard for Rolly, but I'm not just like hard. Like like I'm like how I knew that Devin was gonna beat Brian Norman if Devin wasn't fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say Rolly gonna beat Tio, but we'll see. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna sleep on it because that plus 650 is crazy. Well, shout out to everybody that joined me. Be sure to punch that like and subscribe button if you find value in the channel. Be sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App at $2CentsBoxing. You still got a couple of more minutes to support the channel. We're gonna end the show with one of my videos from my catalog. I think I'm gonna start doing that at the end of my shows. It is 12:42 in the morning now. Everybody rolling up in here. What the hell y'all been doing? I'm about to go to sleep. But y'all run it back. We did the Rolly T.O. discussion. We broke it down. Talked about a little bit of Clarissa. Talked about other miscellaneous stuff. I didn't get to react to show as many videos as I wanted to tonight, but I'm pretty sure y'all already seen them all. But if you just popping in here, go run it back to the beginning and start from the beginning and let it run to the end. If you just popping in here. And if you just popping in here, punch the subscribe button. Punch the like button. Y'all are watching my lives, my videos, but y'all are not subscribing. It's just a click, boop. Just a quick boop. Come on, just boop. Hit the subscribe button. Punch the like button. Be sure to join me Sunday review show. Actually, be sure to join me tomorrow for the fight party. Y'all know it's going down tomorrow. Tio versus Rolly. It should be an exciting fight card. Hopefully we get a good competitive fight. I just don't want to see no one-sided fight. I want to see a good competitive fight, some back and forth. I need to see one of those type of fights. So I'm not sure what time tomorrow. Y'all make sure your notification bells on. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out, kicking you off the panel, leaving you in the background, muting you when you're trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Shakur Stevenson, Hold on. Shakur Stevenson, undefeated, 25-0, 4-division world champion, top 3 pound for pound, just signed with Zuffa, Dana White's Zuffa, the same Zuffa that everybody, including me, was calling the G League of Boxing 6 months ago. And this man is out here talking about line them up one by one at a company that don't even have his weight class. I got 5 questions about this deal. And at the end, I'm going to give you my verdict on record. So y'all can hold me to it. Let's get into it. What's good, everybody? I'm Jay, and this is our 2 Cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, including me. So today you get mine. It's official. ESPN confirmed it today, along with multiple other sources. A multi-fight deal. Question 1. What happens to the belt? Shakur is the WBO and ring champion at 140 right now. Just beat Teofimo's brakes off at the Garden in January to get it. Problem. Zuffa does not have a 140-pound division, and their relationship with the sanctioning bodies is, let me say this in a polite way. The media is using the word strained. The reporting already saying he'll possibly have to vacate. And we've seen this movie. Go watch my Opataya reaction. Man signed with Zuffa, got stripped, and was still in interviews talking about unification. What are you unifying, Jock? Now here's my 2 cents on it. A 4-division champion voluntarily becoming a 0-belt champion is backwards. I don't care how you dress it up. Belts is how legacy gets counted in this sport. And Shakur, of all people, Mr. Legacy, Mr. Skills, Mr. Don't nobody want to fight me. He know that. So question 1 already got me side-eyeing this deal. Question 2. Can he actually get the fights? His own quote. Line them up one by one. I'll beat all the top guys. Okay. Line up who, Shakur? Look at the roster you just joined. Conor Benn, Hitchison, Berlanga, Opataya, a whole cruiserweight. Where's Tank in that lineup? Where's Keyshawn? The line you're talking about is on the other side of the fence you just hopped. And I call this trend in the Opataya video. Watch how Zuffa fighters start talking like everybody outside Zuffa is the one ducking. I said it then, and it's already happening. And I'll say it again today. Unless there's one scenario that flips this whole thing, then I don't see how he's going to fight those other people. They've already declared war on the sanctioning bodies. They're not licensed with the sanctioning body to host any of their title fights. So that's question 5. How are you going to get these fights? But hold that thought real quick. Punch that like and subscribe button. Drop your 2 cents below as we go. Shakur fans and doubters, I want all of it. Support the channel at Cash App $2 cents boxing, or hit the heart with a $sign and leave a special thanks below. Question 3, the money. How much they paying them? I'm gonna keep it 100 like I always do. The number is not public. Nobody has Shakur figured. Anybody on these YouTube streets telling you the exact number is making it up. But here's the neighborhood, and it's a nice neighborhood. Eddie Hearn, who has lost Shakur, so add salt, says Zuffa is paying roughly 5 times market rate, and he's calling the model unsustainable. And Conor Ben reportedly made $15 million for one Zuffa fight. Conor Ben. So if Ben money is 15, the best fighter on the roster ain't taking less. And listen, I will never be mad at a fighter securing the bag. Y'all know that. I always support fighters doing what's best for their family. Short careers, brutal sport, get your money. My issue was never the check. My issue is what the check might be buying him out of. Which brings me to these uniforms. The uniform, the photos, the legacy. Question 4. Y'all seen the rollout photos? The Zuffa kit? The whole UFC style production? And I'm going to say what I saw. To me, the man did not look happy in some of them photos. That's my read. I'm standing on it. Drop it below if your eyes told you something different. Now, because I base my opinions on facts around here, his own mouth says otherwise. Shakur said they seem a lot cooler than what you hear about and called himself the best fighter on their roster. Cool. But what else is a man supposed to say the week he signs? You ever seen a new signee say, yeah, I hate it here? Exactly. So I hear his words and I still believe the photos. And the legacy stakes are bigger than a photo shoot. Roy Jones Jr. against this, De La Hoya against it, Bob Arum, Muhammad Ali's own grandson fighting the bill that will let these companies be the promoter and the sanctioning body at the same time, the fox gardening the hen house, and the most skilled fighter of this generation, quote unquote, just moved into the hen house. My 2 cents, fighters going to Zuffa for a check, I get it. But Shakur wasn't supposed to be a check fighter. He was supposed to be the face, right? Ain't that what y'all told me? He was the face of boxing? Faces don't wear uniforms. Question 5. The one scenario that flips it. Now, the part I promised. The one thing that makes this signing different from every signing before it, who else been heavily linked to Zuffa for months? Devin, the dream, turned into a nightmare Haney. And it's been reported Shakur and Devin already... It's being reported that Shakur and Devin already agreed to principle to a catchweight at 144. Bill Haney told the media this week they're targeting Shakur or Keyshawn for the fall. So follow me. If Devin lands at Zuffa 2, the fight boxing politics could never make suddenly lives under one roof. One promoter, one negotiation, no sides of the street. That will be Dana buying the best fight in the weight range with 2 checks. And if that's the actual plan behind this signing, you can say it's a chess move. And I come on here and say Dana outplayed the whole sport, but not really. Because if you think about it, it's been times where Shakur and Devin were with the same outfit, like they both were with Matchroom, and they never made the fight. So I'm not sure why people think they're going to both make the fight because they're signed to Zuffa. Maybe because the checks are bigger. I don't know. But that would be a better look for Shakur if he was to fight Devin signing to Zuffa than fighting somebody like, say, Arayo. But here's my verdict. Because I told y'all I plant a flag. Y'all can clip this. If you're making me pick today with what we know today, this is a bag move dressed up as a legacy move. I think Shakur got paid a beautiful number to be the face of the league. They can't deliver the fights his legacy needs. And the line him up is going to age like milk unless Devin walks through that Zuffa door behind him. That's my 2 cents on record. If the Haney fights get made at Zuffa, I will come back on this channel, play this clip, and eat my crow. Because that's what we do around here. But until I see Devin in a uniform too, it's a bag move, not a boxing move. And even if he does fight Devin, I still might kind of feel like it's a bag move. But it'll just be a bag move for both of them. So 2 centers, drop it below. Am I wrong? Did Shakur just secure the bag and quietly set up the Haney fight? Or did the best technician in boxing just sign himself out of every fight that matters? And give me your number guesses on the contract. I want to see them. I read every single comment. Like the video if you found value in it. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on X at 2cents20. We run over there. And IG at 2 Cents Boxing. Support the channel at Cash App $2 Cents Boxing, or hit the heart with the $sign below and just leave a special thanks. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video. And check out my Haney Zuffa breakdown popping up right now, because everything in that video just became relevant again.